my yarny friends. It's Teresa with Critters Crochet.
Hello, and Shannon, the Spoony Stitcher. Woohoo!
We are here tonight to go live and share with you guys, and we have a special guest. We have Shelly all the way from California. Woo! Hey, Shelly.
Hi, Teresa. You're my BFFFB.
Awesome.
Woohoo!
Who all is here? Say hello when you come on. Shannon made these tots. She made Shelly's tot and she sent it to me, and I gave Shelly her tot when she got here.
When I arrived in Tennessee, my little tot was waiting for me, and I absolutely love her. Thank you so much, Shannon.
You're welcome.
All right, we're starting to get people to come on. Say hi when you come into the chat so we know you're here. And let us know what you think about our tots.
Yeah. How do you think I did?
I think you did wonderful.
I love them. They're perfect.
Thank you.
In real life, the perspective is a little off. In real life, I'm the tall friend.
Oh, yes, and I'm the short friend.
And Teresa's the short friend. There you go.
Hello.
How tall are you, Shelly?
I'm sorry?
How tall are you, Shelly?
I am 5'11", but since I broke my foot and I'm wearing a boot, I feel about 6'1".
Oh, wow. Hi, Lori.
Hi.
Lori says she loves it. Yay!
That's good. We might do this again. What do you guys think?
Yeah, should we come on as tots every time we go live?
I think we all have ballerina skills. Everybody ready? Go.
Ready. Pirouette.
Ooh, I'm dizzy.
Oh, this is great.
You two
I
are
love
silly.
it. What, Shannon?
You two are silly.
Yes, we are. We've been silly since birth.
Yes.
Hello, Heather. Yay, Heather's here. What do you think of our tots, Heather? What are you doing?
I don't know. I was trying to say hi to Shannon. Hi, Shannon.
And there's Jackie.
Hi, there,
Jackie.
Hi, Shannon. Hi.
Shannon and I, for those of you just coming on in the chat, Shannon and I think we might just start doing our tots every time we come on live. What do you think?
At least for the summer.
Or at least through the summer, we can come on live with our tots.
Woo.
Okay,
oh
you guys.
Teresa, what if I made us little accessories for the seasons for our little tots?
That would be amazing. I would love it.
Like a little Santa hat and an elf hat or something. Look at Shelly.
Okay, Lily's doing acrobatics. I didn't know she was so talented. Oh.
Hi,
Dawn. So are you guys ready to come on as yourselves now?
Yes, please. I'm about to have
okay,
a
you
cramp.
Hello. Oh, what?
Do this.
Woo. We thought that Shannon had the idea to make the tots, and we just thought that would be fun to come on the live as tots.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. So, Shelly,
I'm the angel on your shoulder, Teresa.
Angel?
Yeah, angel.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
The angel.
Oh, that's funny. So, yeah, Shelly's here. She came back with us from Ohio, and we are so excited she's here. She had fish from the fish fry today.
Ooh.
And the world's biggest fish fry.
Yes, and she absolutely loved it.
It was delicious.
Why?
It melted in your mouth.
My light's looking kind of off. But anyway, so let me look at the. Okay. I didn't miss any. I thought I might have missed some of the comments, but we're good.
Want to change it?
Oh, yeah. All right. We're going to do a little switcheroo here.
There you go.
There we go. And we don't have to strain ourselves trying to get on camera. So yeah, she experienced the fish fry. They do an all-you-can-eat fish dinner. It started last night and it runs through Saturday. So you can come up and get all you can eat fish. And it's fish and hush puppies and white beans and
French
slaw
fries.
and French fries and a drink. So it's so good. So she got to experience. And in the morning, we will go into town, and at 10 o'clock is the big fish fry parade. So we're going to go to the parade. It starts at 10. And so we'll go to the parade in the morning.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And this year is the 72nd year.
Yeah.
So they've been doing this for 72 years. And the whole town is very, very proud. As we drove around town today, we could see all the business signs were promoting the fish fry and the parade and the JCs and everyone.
Yeah. Hi, Katie Lou. She missed our tots. Katie Lou didn't get to see our tots.
Never fear.
Shelly is here.
Tot is here.
So what have you guys been doing this weekend? How are you going to spend your weekend? Shelly and I are getting on our train Saturday morning at 12:22 a.m. We're so excited.
We are excited.
So we've been working up here in the yarn room trying to organize it and hopefully get things moved around to where I have a little bit better background.
Yay!
Yeah. So we have been working crazy all afternoon in this room. So
it's
Did you notice what I did to mine? I'm actually curious if anyone noticed in the last few videos that something's different.
There's a dog over your head?
Well, yeah. But that's
and maybe it was that way, but like you've got all your pinks and all your red tones. Is that what your yellows? All that's been switched.
And yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Blue's now up here. Red finally has a shelf. Yay, red.
Yay, red.
Oh my goodness. I do see that your blue is right on top of your yellow. So one thing that we noticed today when we were organizing all of Teresa's inventory, all of her yarn, and like hundreds of skeins of yarn.
Look at Shannon's wall.
I know, that's beautiful.
Oh, do you guys want a wall tour?
Oh,
yeah.
Yes. Look at that. Look at all of that yarn.
Gorgeous. Oh, looks like a sea of denim.
Mm-hmm.
That's beautiful.
You can kind of see down there.
Yep.
Move so you can see the green.
There's greens. That's my favorite color. Oh, there's multicolored.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have them categorized by weight? That's something I learned today, that Teresa has 4s and 5s, and she likes them to be categorized by that. So I'm learning new stuff all the time.
The wall, for the most part, except that side. So from my printer on, which you can't see, those are different weights because they're in different forms of fiber. But this that you see behind me is all 4-weight, 100% acrylic. And then they're categorized by color because I've been color coding, I think, since I came out of the womb. My mother is a color coder. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Long before the home edit people did rainbow, so did my house. So, I had to change some things, though, because some things, like some colors didn't have enough room. And so I was like, no, I need to use the bigger one for this and the smaller one for that.
Mm-hmm.
And then my mom said, you really have to move the orange behind you because I'm a fall.
Yes.
Coloring. So she's like, stop having the pink behind. And of course I wore the pink today, but I wore it for you, Heather.
I didn't even think about putting mine on, Heather. I'm so sorry.
It's for the channel.
I forgot. I didn't even think about putting that on.
But one thing we did change, though, that I absolutely love, and I'm going to do a whole room tour when we're done. But look at that. I now have a place for my beautiful hooks. They're in those places.
That's part of our organizing. We're trying to figure out and designate a place for my hooks
because we're finding hooks like with the project.
Oh yeah, we're going through bins and it's like there's that hook I couldn't find. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we found several.
Teresa,
I know. I'm going to be better. I promise. I'm going
to be breakable. Most of them.
I'm going to be better. I'm going to be better.
What I want to make those stitch markers, and maybe when I make some, I'll send some to you. I want to make those stitch markers that have the letters, so you just pin them with the project, and you know which hook.
Yes,
Oh, that's
yes. The ones that I got from Twice Sheared Sheet,
Mm-hmm.
I am loving those that have the where you indent, increase or decrease,
Yeah.
or the right and wrong side markers. Those are awesome. So yeah, I'm taking pictures. We're doing a video. We're taking pictures as we go through the process of organizing this room.
Like
And
before
so,
and after.
so next week or something like that, I should have a video up so you guys can see the process of what we went through organizing my yarn room. So does that sound like a good idea to everybody? Would you like to see that?
We only slightly injured ourselves 3 or 4 times each in the process. Only 3 or 4.
Only 3 or 4.
Yeah, so we're good.
Yeah, nothing major, but yeah.
You injured yourself?
Shelly is in a boot.
Oh, that's right.
Because 3 weeks before our trip, she decides to fall and break her foot. Yeah, she decides to break her foot. So I'm trying to help her. We're moving the shelves, and they used to stand upright, and we laid them down. So they're in a different position. And when I thought was on the floor, I let go of my end, and she goes, "No, the boot." And the shelf landed on her boot.
My boot was holding up the entire weight of an 8 cubby shelf full of yarn. And Teresa thought it was on the ground.
I thought it was on the floor, not her foot. So that was one.
I couldn't feel it.
No. Yeah. So
I'm glad you couldn't feel it, but oh my gosh.
Yeah. But yeah, we're taking footage as we go, so you guys will get to see the process of how it's all organized. So.
Oh, did I ever tell you when the freezer attacked me?
When the freezer attacked you? No.
So we have 2 freezers down here because my father is a hunter, and so he hunts and fishes, and so we has to have somewhere to put the food. And so they bought another freezer, but before we just had the one, and it was tall, and we vacuum pack everything, and we put the date on it and everything so that everything stays fresh, right? Yeah. Well, those vacuum packs can be slippery because you're just stacking them on top of each other, and when they get icy, there's no friction. So I mean, they just slide all over the place, and then of course many of them get wet, so then they're slip and slides, right? Okay. Well, one day I opened up the freezer, and I wasn't even messing with the top shelf. I was in the door, and I was like, okay, I need to grab that, and that. And as I'm trying to gather stuff, all of a sudden, the shelf comes in on me.
Oh
like,
my goodness. Oh
no.
Slides for me. And all I can do is, like, in the brief second I had to think was jump back. Well, that meant everything just landed on my feet.
Ooh.
My toes with the nerve condition.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh no.
I also got one. I didn't move fast enough. I also got one right here. Bam.
Oh no. A frozen piece of meat hitting you square in the forehead.
She got T-boned.
T-boned. Luckily, I think it was fish because it wasn't very hard. So
that's good. That's good.
But yeah, the stuff landed on my toes, and I let out a yell. I think I was alone in the house because nobody came running, but I let out a yell like, ah! Yeah. So.
Oh no.
So I'd call it when the freezer attacked me.
Yeah.
I did nothing to provoke it. I don't know why it doesn't like me.
Oh no.
And now every time I have to open that freezer, there's like just a hint of trepidation.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
Oh, I would be too. I'd be scared to death to open the door ever again.
I'm glad you lived to tell the tale.
Yeah. So do you guys want to hear what cities we're going to be going through on our train ride? Well, we leave.
Should I do a train sound effect in the back?
You
chugga, 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 chugga.
Choo choo. Okay. So there's a town about an hour from us called Newbern. That's where the Amtrak station is. So we leave from there at 12:22 and we go to Chicago. That's our first leg. We will be in Chicago from 9:15 till about 2:30. and then we get on another train.
Wait, hold the phone. That's 5 hours to go yarn shopping in Chicago.
Ooh, in Chicago.
We've been Googling stores
Yeah.
close to the terminal, so we'll see if we get brave enough to do it.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Okay, go right ahead. Sorry.
But I've got to research my Instagram because I saw a video of this neat yarn shop in Chicago, and I hope it's closed because I'd love to go to it. Anyway, so we leave Chicago, and there are 3 towns in Illinois that we'll pass through, and then we'll enter Iowa. The list is there's 20 different cities that we'll be going through on this ride, on this train thing. We'll go to Iowa. We'll be in 5 cities in Iowa that we'll pass through. Then we go into Nebraska, 5 towns in Nebraska. And then from Nebraska, we go into Colorado. 6 towns in Colorado. Then after Colorado, we enter Utah. 4 towns in Utah, 3 towns in Nevada, and then we get to California, and we'll get to Roseville, California, which is outside Sacramento on Monday afternoon. So, yeah, I've got it all written down in my little book.
Good.
So we can check off where we're going. But we only have to switch trains in Chicago. Once from Illinois to California, we're on the same train. So that's good.
That's nice.
Oh, Lori, in Colorado, we will be in Fort Morgan, Denver, I hope I'm saying this right, Fraser Winter Park, Granby, Glenwood Springs, and Grand Junction. Those are the cities in Colorado.
That's where she is. That's where Lori is.
Yeah, and I didn't write down the times, so I'm not sure if any of those towns have, like, how long we're going to be in each one. I'd have to go back and look at my itinerary again.
And from what I remember from my last trip is we only stop if there's someone that's getting on at that location or getting off. And so a few of them we might just drive through or briefly stop.
Yeah. You know what? Lori, just a second. Let me look and see. She's asking if Union Station is in Denver, and she wanted to know if we had a layover in Denver.
From what I remember, they stop long enough for everyone to get on or to get off, if that's their destination starting point or stopping point. And it's usually really quick.
My trip. Please stop doing that. My trip. What is that? 520 or no, 52DA2D.
She said that she could email you, Treese, and maybe even meet up for a few minutes.
That would be, Lori, that would be awesome. Okay, let me.
I can vouch for Lori. She's fun.
Teresa, I just found out what I can do for you. I can read all the comments to you, so you don't have to read them. I can be like your assistant.
You could do that.
The assistant to the region of my interview.
Details, route.
Okay.
What did she say?
Denver.
Okay, here we go. It takes a minute to. Nope, I got to go back. Denver. We are in Denver for 1 hour. We get to Denver at 7:56 a.m. and we're there till 8:46. So almost a full hour, Lori.
So if Lori is an early riser.
Yes, and we will be in Union Station. So if you could get there before, I don't know, 8:30 or 8 o'clock, if you could get there around 8 o'clock, we could visit. Lori, that would be amazing. I would love that.
Have you guys ever met before?
No, she lives in Colorado. I've never. No,
oh, I didn't know. I know nothing.
What day? That would be good to know, wouldn't it?
Hey, Casey.
What day? It's not telling. It's not showing me what day.
Well, I'm gonna think if we're leaving, it'll be probably sometime Sunday, right? Because we're arriving in California on
Sunday.
Monday. So maybe Monday. Right. So the train goes 24/7, And so some of these stops will be, in the middle of the night, impossible.
Okay, we're at we leave Union Station. That's afternoon. So this is, let me get this in my head, Lori. Hi, Cassie. So 2:34 Saturday afternoon, right? Saturday.
PM.
Saturday.
PM.
Saturday. Oh, sorry, I clicked the wrong thing. Sunday.
AM.
Yep, it'll be Sunday. We'll get there at 7:56 a.m. on Sunday, and the train leaves at 8:46 a.m. So that's on Sunday, Lori. That would be Sunday the 27th. Yeah,
Correct.
Sunday the 27th. If it's Sunday, I definitely can make it work. Yes, Lori, it's Sunday. It is.
That's awesome.
Oh, that would be so great. Yes, please email me. That would be so awesome.
Yay!
Oh, okay, I'm looking to make sure I haven't. She's putting it in her calendar. I'm so excited. Cool beans.
Make a short or something so we can see it.
Yeah, we will definitely
definitely.
have to do that. Okay.
Teresa, we should put that on our calendar too, so we don't forget, because we're going to be like.
I'm going to write, because I'm taking this with me. Where's my pen?
Which pen do you want?
This
You got
one.
that one? Okay.
My multicolored pen. Where am I at here? Denver. Lori. Meetup.
You want to put the time? 7-something a.m.?
It was 7. We'll get there at 7:56 and we leave at 8:46. So, Lori, I'm so excited. So yeah, we have I think I've shown it. You want to go grab it? They're over there on the pattern that we're going to work on the train. It's over there by that owl basket. We have picked out a cardigan pattern, and we've picked out our yarn, and we've got that all packed up and ready to go. So we're going to work on a cardigan while we're traveling.
Can you hear me walking?
Can you hear Peg Leg over here as she's going across the room?
Yes. Please allow me to be your runner.
Yeah.
Okay.
Something seems wrong with that.
So, Snowy Season Cardigan. This is by MJ's Off the Hook Designs. I'm sorry I had to print it off in black and white, but you can get an idea. It's speckled yarn,
I know which one that is.
and it's called the Snowy Season Cardigan. So that's what we're going to be working on. There's a kind of another view of the sweater. So that's what we're going to be working on.
So this is what I would call a mercy crochet, because I'm a beginner and Teresa is awesome. And I've always wanted to make a cardigan, but I'm a visual learner and I really struggle with reading a pattern and having it make sense through the ends of my fingertips in the yarn.
Yep.
So if I can watch Teresa make it and she can show me visually what the pattern means. So that's why she's making the cardigan for me. She's made several before.
Yeah. But what I've done is I made 2 copies of this pattern. So what I'm hoping is, visually, but I can also show her in the pattern. Now, this is why we're doing this, and this is what this means. And maybe I can help you understand patterns a little bit too.
Teresa has always been a teacher at heart. When we were little girls, all she ever wanted to be was a school teacher. And even though you retired from teaching school, she's still teaching. So I love that.
Steve told me we had the grandsons the middle of March. We had them over for a week. And my oldest brought his science experiment kit. So we did all these science experiments. And Steve was telling my daughters on the phone, he said, it's like she's having a little mini classroom in the kitchen. He said, he said the teacher came out. And I said, yes. I said, once a teacher, always. You never forget it. So
are we allowed to talk about how you're helping me modify the sweater for me?
Yeah. The sleeves on the sweater. The sleeves on the sweater.
Wheels on the bus go around.
The sleeves on the sweater are done in the back loop. So down the sleeves, I don't think it's that way in the body of the cardigan. I don't know. But down the sleeves, it gives a ridge. It gives ridges because you work them in the back loops. So Shelly was asking, she said, I don't want those ridges. I just want it. I said, well, that's an easy fix. You just go through both loops instead of the back loop. Yep.
Yeah.
And then you don't have, so she's going to modify hers just a little. And I said, I hardly ever follow a pattern exactly. There's a lot of times when I will look at a pattern and think, you know what, I think I want to do this, and I'll tweak it just a little bit. So I think everybody does that. So
that's how you like start designing patterns, is when you can alter other ones.
Yep.
I'm really looking forward to it because Teresa is very short and I'm very tall. And so my mother was a seamstress and I'm a seamstress. So I'm used to working with fabrics, and I could never make the pattern to fit my body type. I always had to modify it because I'm so tall. And so when I look at the sweater pattern, I'm excited for Teresa to show me how to lengthen it, how to lengthen the sleeves, how to put the pockets down lower so I'm not putting the pockets in my rib cage, things like that. So I'm looking forward to her teaching me how to modify it to fit.
Okay, thanks, Lori. I just got your email, and after the live, I'll respond to it. So
Lori said she was a high school teacher for 24 years. Once a teacher, always a teacher.
Exactly. It doesn't stop. You're exactly right. So yeah, I'll respond to your email with information that you asked, Lori, after the live's over. So yeah, I'm excited to make this. And then Shelly told me there's a new yarn store that opened up. Like how close to where you live? Didn't you say there was a yarn store that opened that we wanted to go to?
I'm only an hour and a half from Sacramento, and there are all kinds of fiber shops.
Oh, okay. I was thinking you said there was
shops, but there's one that I haven't taken you to yet. And that's the one a little up country. So we went to the one in the little mini mall by the donut shop in a place called Pine Grove, California. But there's another one up country that is privately owned, and from all the signs and everything, it looks like she has like blended wools and blended cottons and blended. She like
nice
hybrid, whatever she makes herself. So
hi, Julio. Thanks for joining in. So yeah,
I was gonna say, where are you from, Julio?
I got this in the mail the other day.
That is so cool.
It was the neatest thing. They sent it to me, and there was a nice little card. And it said, thank you for being a part of our affiliate program. I just thought that was sweet. I sent a second email with additional info, but no need to respond until later. Got it, Lori. Okay. We'll do. We'll read it after the live.
We forgot already, didn't we? Teresa and I are so good at forgetting. We are overachievers at forgetting. And Teresa has Teresa.
What are you going to tell?
I'm just going to say we're both optimistic, and we both forget everything.
That's a great word for it.
Yes.
We're optimistic.
So Teresa says things to me like, hey, Shelly, I'm going to forget to get those tickets. You remind me to get the tickets. And I say, okay, I will. And then we get home and Teresa's like, what did I forget? And I go, I think I forgot it too. What was it?
We are a team, guys.
What did you forget? And then Teresa says, well, I told you to remind me. I'm like, oh man, I forgot.
Yeah, we do it all the time. So. He's from Houston, Texas.
Woohoo!
So
Houston.
Yeah,
what's the Houston?
Yeah. So we've got that, and then when we finish the cardigan, if we have time, we're going to pick another pattern, and we'll get some yarn while we're in California, and we're going to work on a second pattern, whatever that is. We don't know yet. So.
And how long did it take us to settle on a cardigan pattern?
We started a year ago.
A year and a month ago.
13 months ago, planning this trip. And we decided on the cardigan pattern last month.
Early on. Yeah, we decided on the cardigan like 2 weeks in.
We knew but as far as a specific pattern and how we wanted it to look, last month is when we decided what pattern we were doing.
I got to hear some of that saga. I got messages from Teresa.
I'm like, she doesn't like this one because the sleeves don't look right. Well, I found another one.
Try this designer. And
she doesn't like this one because she doesn't like the ribbing. I mean,
we
could not figure.
I'm owning it. I'm so intimidated by making
ribbing. Is so easy. Ribbing it is. It's not hard. You can do ribbing. It's easy. But anyway,
see how optimistic she is. Oh, I love it.
She can do it. I know she can.
Why don't you start her out on a granny one though? That's so easy. for beginners. The
A
hex
granny
cardigan.
one?
It is, but this
I think
one,
I denied that one, didn't I, earlier?
I think you did. I think that was one she said no. Hold on, let me look here a second.
That's only because you haven't thought about it in fur yarn.
We haven't what?
I said that's only because you haven't thought about it in fur yarn. That's what I made.
Oh. I was looking to see.
Does MJ use the Bravo?
Oh, this cardigan is all made up of double crochets.
That's easy.
So that's easy enough. It's not. It doesn't have any of these crazy. It doesn't have any of these crazy stitches that you have to do. Multiples in one. It's just double crochet, so it should be pretty easy. So
if we make our cardigan and we complete it and we start another project, we are again very optimistic that we will just pick something out and just make it.
I'm only there for 2 weeks. We cannot take forever picking something out this time. Julio says he likes to go horseback riding in Houston. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun.
That's fun. So, I asked this earlier, but I don't know if anybody said anything. I didn't see it. What do you guys have any fun plans for the weekend? Ooh.
Everyone has completed their Easter, their Holy Week, and Easter and Good Friday and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
And I know the kids back home in Ohio that I was just visiting, they all have a countdown for when school is going to be out.
Yeah, Tucker, was it Tucker? No, Wyatt, my middle grandson, he's 5 and he's in kindergarten. He said, he FaceTimed me earlier and he said, I am going to officially be a first grader, Grammy, in 17 days. I said, no way. He said, yes. And I said, you are getting so big. He said, I know. It was so cute. So he'll be first grade in 17 days. And my oldest grandson will be starting 3rd grade. Oh, I cannot believe Tucker's starting 3rd grade. It's unreal.
So Cataloo says, not going anywhere. A staycation.
Cool.
Those are awesome too.
Yeah. Heather might do the zoo. We did the science center and roller skating the past weekend. That's
Fun.
Awesome. How fun. I love going to the zoo.
Check out what Lori says.
Lori said, now I have, wait a minute. Well, now I have the most fun plans going to Union Station. Exactly.
Okay. Heather's got a countdown too. We've got 25 days left.
Oh, okay.
Of school.
Okay.
State's a little bit different.
Yeah. I think for the school district where I am, I think their last day of school is like, let me see, May. I think it's the 19th. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's the 19th. They come in for, and that is a Monday, and I think the last day in ours, they usually do the kids do like a half a day on that last day. It's just to, get their desks cleaned out, that kind of thing, and head home. So, oh, that's fun, Heather. They're doing the last 26 days as alphabet letters. So like today they did an art project for the letter A. That is fun.
Cute.
Their last day is the 30th since we have a ton of snow days. Yeah. Yeah.
I always imagined that Teresa would be everyone's favorite teacher when they look back at all their years of teachers.
Yeah.
I always imagined that people would be like, oh, Mrs. Paschall was my favorite teacher.
Yeah.
So did you ever have a favorite teacher, Shannon, or a teacher that stood out in your mind?
Yeah. Mrs. Congdon.
You even said her name. You even said her name so kindly.
Yeah. I mean, yep.
She went the extra mile for me on multiple occasions. I was the best student in her class. In fact, I got the award for my class on being the best student, but she wouldn't my health issues and stuff, a lot of the teachers were really upset about. And she was like, but you're bright, so I don't care. It's like, oh, well, you need to take the test this way. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Why is that an issue?
Yeah. Wonderful.
Right.
That's wonderful.
Exactly.
Yeah. It was like, oh, okay, you need a break during my class because of this. I know you read the material. I trust you to take the test. Like, okay, you need to go to the nurse. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, she was really great. She also inspired my writing. I used to be a writer before this.
Mm-hmm.
And she was really, really, she was just a good person in general, but she was very supportive of lots of stuff that was going on in my life. She was even with me through a couple of relationships.
Oh, well. Yeah.
And she knew both of us. So,
Mhm.
like, okay.
Yeah.
But in college, I had a professor, Professor Artese. But good luck spelling it because it doesn't look anything like that.
Yeah.
I had to learn how to say his. I had a couple professors that I was like, so are you sure you're not from Ireland? But yeah.
Storsha.
I can say that. It's Irish in my family. I can say that. But yeah, if you know, you know. So his wife was a Shakespearean major. Like a Shakespeare historian. And so I was in his English class and it was world literature, but we would stay after class and just talk about Shakespeare. And he even said, do you want to borrow my 4-hour Kenneth Branagh Hamlet? And I was like, I've never seen that. How have I never seen that? And he said, it's the whole story of Hamlet. Nothing is cut. It's as if you were watching it on the stage. And I was like,
oh, wow.
I have to see that. You have to have 4 hours to spare, but I mean, but we would just talk about stuff. He would see me outside of class and like, he was happy to see me. I was happy to see him. Most teachers I've had have been really good. But not a lot of them were supportive about the health stuff. So because that required extra work for them. So
yeah. Oh, brother. Well, Heather, that's sweet. Thank you. I didn't have a so great second grade teacher. That was kind of it was so bad that I didn't want to go to school and I was getting stomach aches all the time. It was bad. Then third grade came and I got Miss Westgertis. And she was an angel. I loved her. I couldn't wait to get up and go to school in the morning. I was so excited. And when I had her as a teacher, that's when I said, okay, third grade. But that's when I said, I want to be a teacher because I want to be just like her. Aww. And she never, the second grade teacher anyway. If you made a mistake, she made you feel like absolute dirt. Like how?
The good one?
Like how? Huh?
The good one?
No. My second grade teacher, my awful second grade teacher.
Okay.
If you made any kind of a mistake at all, she would embarrass you in front of the whole class. It was terrible.
As a second grader?
Yes. Third grade though, if you made any kind of a mistake, it was okay because you learn from your mistakes. And she was always, oh, that's no big deal at all. Let me help you figure it out. So it was like, I love you. This is awesome. And at the end of third grade, at the end of school, she gave me the Little House in the Big Woods book because she knew I loved the Laura Ingalls stuff. And she signed that book. She put a little note in there to me and I still have it. I still have that book. And she was just amazing. I loved her. So
Teresa and I were neighbors until her family moved away and they moved to Tennessee in fourth grade. So Teresa and I walked to school together every day. We walked home from school together every day.
Yeah.
And you forgot to mention our kindergarten teacher. We won't.
Oh, we had kindergarten together. That was the only grade we had together was kindergarten.
Right. And it was, we won't mention any names.
No.
but it almost scared us to pieces.
Yes.
It almost scared us to pieces. And I felt like I had to go to school. I didn't want to go to school. And I had to save Teresa's life, to protect Teresa.
Yeah.
And
because
actually,
we were so traumatized by this.
we were
person.
so traumatized. And I can't even go into it, but it was traumatic. And I remember on my report card where you can make comments, then the negative comment was, Shelly talks for Teresa all the time. Because Teresa, her little lip would start quivering, and I could see she couldn't speak. Like, she could not speak. And I was really, really shy then too. Really didn't get my voice till about 8th grade.
Yeah.
But I would speak for Teresa's behalf, thinking, I don't know what we thought.
I don't know.
It was like a shared trauma. We became even closer friends. But
I mean, you wouldn't know it now. But yeah, I was scared of my own shadow. I mean, I was such a shy, timid little kid.
Neither one of us talked. And
so,
when did you get your voice, do you think?
I don't know. Probably in high school.
Yeah, mine was 8th grade.
Yeah, probably high school. Yeah.
I had to grow up real quick because I moved all over the world, and I went to an American international school, and the bullies were rampant, and they ran the school. So,
yuck.
Even the teachers were like, "Yeah, we're not dealing with that. That's y'all's problem."
So, and it popped up on my phone, but a big shout out to my middle daughter. I am so proud of her. She is one of the local universities. She's walking through the graduation line to get her diploma, and she's getting her teaching license. So she finally has finished all of that work to do that. So I'm so excited for her. I'm so happy.
Congratulations.
Woohoo! See, I can't do that. I don't have an iPhone. It's so cool.
Let's see if we can do the confetti again.
What's Shannon? She puts up the V's, and look what does.
Confetti.
She can do a heart. She can do her hands in a heart. And watch, and you get hearts. It only works on an iPhone.
Oh my goodness. Would you like for me to be the special effects on your channel?
Yes, please. She's not right, guys. Oh no, it's the attack of the Shelly Tot.
They're supposed to be like strobe lights or something.
Yeah, and it doesn't always work when we want it to. Oh, there it goes.
Oh my goodness, she's a video game. Well, I love how you two have become teachers in the crochet world, and that's exciting to see.
She's a much better teacher than I am.
No, you do a great job.
No, during my tutorials, I'll be like, well, okay, so I didn't mean to do that. So if you do that, this is how you fix it.
Oh.
Yeah, Lori.
Okay. Yeah.
It's true.
Are you, Kaylu, are you saying hi, everyone, or did I miss something?
I think she meant to say I'm not going, everyone. Like, I'm not going yet.
And okay.
Accidentally hit return too soon. Oh, I do that all the time.
Oh, yeah. I've done that before. Okay. Oh, yeah. Yep. So
especially before like spell check and grammar check, I'll send like, oh no, I sent that message.
Yep. So let's see. Yeah, we've got
You want to go live?
Yeah, that's where I was going. So while I'm in California, I'll get to Shelly's place on Monday the 28th. So while we're in California on the 29th, if you guys follow Battle of the Stitches, on the 29th, I'll be going live with Heather from Strings and Threads, Sam from By Hook or By Needles, Beth from Melody Crochet Nook, Emily from Daisy Bird Crochet, and Jules from Jules Crafts. So there's going to be 6 of us. And hey, Heather. So we are going to be going live on my channel on Critters Crochet on the 29th, same time as we've done the other ones, 7 Central, 8 Eastern. Okay. And so I'll be doing that from Shelly's. And then Thursday, the 1st, that's next Thursday, Shannon and I and Shelly will be live again at 7:30 Central, 8:30 Eastern. And I've got to keep it in my head at Shelly's, I'm going to be on Pacific time. I've got to get that in my brain. I think I probably need to write it on my calendar so I don't mess up the time.
You can do it.
So yeah, we will be, there'll be a live on the 29th. There'll be a live on the 1st of May. And Shannon and I have our next Film to Fiber coming up. And we will be announcing that we'll put a video out on Monday, May the 5th. That's the first Monday in May. And we will put a video out and we will share the details. We're not going to do that tonight, but Monday the 5th, we'll come on and we'll share the details of our next Film to Fiber. So
on our own videos, not live, on our own videos.
Yes, not live, our own separate videos. So be watching for those videos to come out about that. Let's see. Next Tuesday is going to be not only the live that evening, but that day is our Technique Tuesday. Thank you. I couldn't think. Technique Tuesday A to Z, and we will be doing the letter Y. So stay tuned to see what technique I'm going to show you with the letter Y. And then Thursday, I've got some hat. I'll have another hat to show you for the 24-hour project thing. And we'll see what happens Friday. Not sure. It might be a recap. You might see some, probably will, some shorts or other things just from the stuff we're doing while we're at her house. And yeah, so that's what I got going on for the next week or so.
We could definitely show them the finished cardigans.
Oh yeah.
That's being optimistic that we're actually going to finish them.
We are going to finish them. We could do a live, not a live, but we could do a runway show.
What's that?
Where you put
you
on walk down the runway with your, like we're walking down and showing everybody our cardigan. Yeah.
That'd be a cute short.
That would be. Well, you all take care. I have some things I have to do. I'll try and catch your next live for Battle of the Stitches. Oh, great. See you later, Cassie. Thanks for watching. So, Shannon, do you have anything? What's coming up on your channel?
Well, I'm trying to do more videos because I need to hit 200 for May. Because I didn't get paid 2 months in a row. So.
Oh, no.
I do have a review on the things I showed you, but I can't talk about yet.
Right.
You sent me something to review, which is so cool. Yes, we have our Film to Fiber on the 5th.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Hold on. You sit here. I'm reviewing this.
I'm sorry. Heather just said I'd pay money to see the runway video.
Oh my goodness.
Well,
is that like Tyra Banks and the supermodel runway? That's
could be. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry, Shannon. What did you have? What were you showing?
That's okay. I'm reviewing this kit, the Star Wars one.
Oh, neat.
For
Is
May
that amigurumi?
Amigurumi.
May the 4th be with you. You know?
Yeah.
May the
4th. Yeah, May the 4th be with you.
And I got it. I'm just gonna show you guys because you know what? This is not fair to so many people who are making this kit, in my opinion. So I'm making the little Ewok, right?
Oh, that's lovely. I love it.
And then I get to his feet.
Mm-hmm.
And all the feet in this book. Where's the book? All the feet in this book. I'm gonna have a mini rant. Okay.
Okay, go for it.
I'm gonna have a mini rant because
Tell us how you feel, Shannon.
careful, I don't hold back. So everyone in this book has the same kind of this very strange feet. Let me show you. C3PO doesn't have as much like design, so you can see his feet the best. You see how these feet are like separated but connected? There's no gap there, by the way. It's just.
It looks like there is. How is it?
There's definitely an inseam down to the floor, but so the bottoms of the feet are connected like little green army men?
Yeah, kind of.
Oh,
okay. I was
I
like,
wonder
how is
why.
that connect?
I wonder why.
That's weird.
So they're all like this. Which looks great, okay? I have to admit it's kind of cool looking. However, the instructions to make these feet. There's of all the times that there could be a picture in this book.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Nothing.
So I started this almost a year ago. I started this during the Tony Awards last year. I was sitting watching the Tony Awards, crocheting this little guy. And I was doing fine. I had a couple of small things, but I was like, easily fixable, right? So but then I got to his feet and it says, listen to this. I don't even care that I'm sharing this, okay? It's not like I'm sharing the whole pattern. Find the point between the stitches in the previous round that is in the front middle of Wicket. Wicket is his name. Now count back 5 stitches before that, not including the middle stitch that you marked.
What?
Thank you.
You know,
This is
you know
why-
what it looks. You know how it looks.
You go first.
You know what it looks like to me would be the simplest thing to say, because this is what from the picture is what it looks like. Why couldn't they just say to sew a stitch up the middle to make the indentation for the legs?
Is that what it is, Shannon? It's like one giant leg and then you're squeezing it together to make the indentation, the illusion of 2 legs?
Kind of, except you still have to make the bobble stitches for the feet.
So are you going from the
That's
very bottom
weird.
and then counting up 5 rows till the inseam or the crotch? And then it,
I don't know. That's weird.
Because I read along the rest of it, to figure out. And then it talks about making the bobble stitches, but I don't understand where his legs went. See, here I am reading how to make.
I'm sorry. I don't understand where his legs went.
Look at my face. Look at my face.
It's ridiculous.
For the first time, what I look like when I am confounded.
Yep.
I'm reading this and I'm going, okay, so there's the feet, and then it talks about the body. Where did his legs go?
So do you have to stitch the soles, the bottoms of the feet, like 2 little circles?
No, they're like little. I don't know how to show you. Oh, just show you with mine here. Okay. This is called a bobble stitch.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's basically 3 or 4 double crochet in the same stitch that you then connect, and it makes a cute little puff. That is very normal. See how mine are separated by several stitches, but they're still connected?
Yes.
Here's my new pattern, by the way, guys. Sneak peek. So you see how they're like still connected? Well, these are more like this, but they're not, because how I made mine was I made bobble and then I did the chain 1 and then I slip stitch into the next stitch and then I go 1, 2, 3 and then I make another bobble. This one, you're supposed to find the point between the stitches, single crochet in each round until you get to the marked stitch. What round? I'm on round 21. How do I single crochet in the next round when there is no next round?
There is no next round,
There
Teresa.
is no next round. That would give me a headache.
So Shannon, that is intimidating because you know what you're doing. And so a new person, I try to read patterns, and you know what I do? I call her. Teresa, please interpret the language that this book is speaking, because it's not English.
Yeah.
So if you're struggling with that, I imagine everyone is.
I will be honest. The Thunder Bay Press books, these things that come in these kits, these little boxes, I swear they are not edited by somebody who understands crochet. They are edited by somebody who understands books. And there's a big world of difference.
Yeah.
I find problems in these all the time. That's why I review them, because people go, oh, well, it says it's for beginners. I haven't found one that I would recommend to a beginner.
Yeah. Wow.
I still like them. And yes, a lot of the projects are doable, but there's so many problems with them. I mean, if you are an experienced crocheter and you can fix them, you're probably fine. Like for me, I would just make completely different feet.
Yeah.
Like I've tried to figure this out for a year now. So I'm at the point where it's like, I'm just going to give him whatever feet I feel like. And legs, which don't exist.
Do you feel like it's something that's lost in translation? Like, do you think it was created in another country and then it was translated to English and they just didn't have the words to match?
Because Lily Collin, I know her. She
so she started with English and it's ended with English.
Yeah,
still challenging.
But crochet language is different. So here's the thing, though. I had to find, and Teresa knows I can because I used to work with. That's literally what I did, was find people.
Yes, you can.
I found Lily Collin, and it was tough, but I found her. And I'm sure she was a little freaked out, like, how did you find me? But I emailed her and I said, what is going on? Because I don't understand this at all. Then she sends me a chart. If the chart is that important, why isn't it in the book?
Right, it should be.
Not in the book or the kit. I go into this more in my video because I basically cannot finish him.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try the only one that doesn't have these feet. Yoda looks a little bit different. I could make Yoda, but I think I'm going to do R2D2.
Yeah.
Does Yoda have feet coming out from underneath his robe?
He does, but they're different. They're more like this.
Oh.
You can see that. Look, you can see the face.
Oh, yeah.
And there's a space between them, the base. Yeah.
Yep.
That's what I'm used to. I don't know what these feet are, but I got to tell you something. I see people make these kits all the time, right? Especially Terry from the Yarn Joy podcast. I mean, she blasted through both of the Christmas ones. She even made the Nativity one and stuff.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen anyone make this one. I've seen Yoda, because Yoda, first of all, Yoda is different, and Yoda has his own little kit. Some of these have like separate kits that are sold by themselves. Like the Disney one has Mickey all by himself, so Yoda's all by himself. I've seen Yoda.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen any of the ones with feet. This strange foot, I haven't seen those.
Which means other people have had problems, not just Shannon.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, sure.
You know, the crazy thing is the people who review these, usually they're not beginners, they're teachers like me. They're designers and teachers of crochet like me, because we want to make sure this isn't false advertising. Made for beginners, my foot. No.
No, not at all.
No pun intended.
My foot.
I didn't even thank you. Yes. So that's my problem. That's why that's actually one of the reasons I started Gift or Garbage, is because I knew that I was going to do Gift or Garbage with these kits.
Yeah.
But of course, you and I started with the advent calendars. But my plan was to start with the kits.
Yeah.
They may look great, but are they doable? So here's the thing, Teresa, that I don't want my heart to be like broken. My favorite designer, Megan Kreiner, has signed up for one of these.
Oh.
And I know she can write a pattern. So if there's any issues, then I know it was done in editing.
Exactly. Because she doesn't She doesn't mess up her patterns. Her patterns are awesome.
Every book I have never. I mean, I haven't done every single pattern in every single book.
Mhm.
I haven't seen any problems.
Yeah.
And I pretty much only see a lot of editing issues with these.
Yeah. Wow. Hi,
So-
Sonia. I just saw your name.
Hi, Sonia.
So
I have a question for both of you.
Oh, okay.
And it's piggybacking on what Shannon just said about the start. So she's making something from a pattern.
Right.
She sees a little problem or something and she makes it a little different. Do you guys feel like it's perfectly fine just like go off from the pattern a little bit and do what you want? Or do you feel like, oh, I should try to make it exactly like they said?
No.
So you guys have freedom.
If you're starting, yes, you should try to make it how the book says. But if you just cannot figure it out, do your own thing.
Do your own thing. Absolutely. And I have heard other designers say, let me, they want to see, I'd love to see your finished product when you finish making my pattern. And I've heard them say, it's really neat to see you tweak the patterns a little different to your own style.
Mm-hmm.
I love to see how you tweak it. Show me what you did that was different.
Mm-hmm.
So most designers welcome you to put your own little touches on it.
And we don't have to feel guilty about it.
No, not at all. No.
I'm glad you said that. Go ahead.
Somebody made one of my little tea bags and they added a little flower. So it's like hibiscus tea.
Oh, cute. Cute.
Yeah.
I've never done amigurumi.
There you go.
Amigurumi.
You said it right.
I had to think it in my head 5 times before I can't say it, but I've never done amigurumi before. And so I told Teresa after the cardigan, I'm thinking, you're still in camera.
There's something on my nose. I can feel it. I don't know what it is. Anyway,
let me help you. Let me
help
you. No. So after the cardigan, I'm thinking maybe you can try teaching me amigurumi. And I thought we better do it pretty quickly because I'm 57 and those little stitches are tiny. I want to make sure I can do it while I can still see well enough. But I was looking at this really cute pattern and I've been looking at them for years. And just while we were cleaning out Teresa's room and we're starting to organize, I found the cutest, most amazing little amigurumi. And I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, okay, there's something. What's up? And then I realized their noses were almost non-existent. And one of the things it was little fairies, little elves and fairies. And one of the things that I've always loved about that is they always have the cutest little rosy noses or pug noses. And so this pattern, the noses were non-existent. I said, Teresa, can you teach me how to make these? But I really want to give them a nose. And I felt kind of like I was doing the wrong thing by making a nose that I liked.
Nope.
Okay, cool. Very cool.
I'm a designer and teacher here telling you absolutely add the nose if you want it.
Very cool.
Yes. Hi, Paige.
Hey, Paige. Paige loves pumpkins.
No, somebody else. Something I wanted to remind you guys, I thought of this with Battle of the Stitches. The voting is still going on until the 29th. So make sure that you watch all 6 of us that are involved in Battle of the Stitches. Watch all of our videos for the reveal where we show what we made. We also have tutorials to show you how to make those. But go to our post. Used to be community tab. Now they're calling it a post. But that's where our voting polls are. And all of us have put 2 different polls up because YouTube only lets you list 4 options on the polls, and there's 6 of us. So we've got 3 of us on one poll, 3 on another. So each one of our channels has 2 different polls. So if you don't see our names on the first one you look at, go to the next one. But what's really important too is once you vote, make sure that you put a comment under the poll that you voted on so that we see your name, because what happens is the person, those of you that don't know about Battle of Stitches, the person whose project gets the most votes, we're going to draw a name from all who voted and you're going to win that project. So make sure you leave a comment so we can include you. What are you doing?
I'm organizing.
So we can, oh, okay.
Teresa, can you check the private chat real quick?
Yeah, just did. Got it.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. You want me to remove?
Yes.
All right. Shannon has to step away just for a minute, but she'll be right back. Oh, did you forget to vote, Izzy? That's okay. You still have time because we're not going live. We're not revealing the winners until Tuesday night. So you're good. You still have time to get your votes in. Trying to think if there's something. Oh, Shannon and I are still working on the emails that we're sending out for those who are joining in. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Izzy. Yeah. Make sure you go back and leave a comment so we can include you in the drawing if you want to be in the drawing. For our Decade Divas, we are working on the emails. Hopefully before this month runs out, those of you who are participating as content creators with Decade Divas, we are going to be getting those emails out by the end of the month. And
Izzy has a question. Does it matter what I type?
Nope. You can put anything. You can say, hi, I voted. How you doing? Whatever. Any comments you want to leave, as long as it's nice. You can leave any comments you want to.
Be positive.
Yeah. So, yeah, I just wanted to remind you guys of that. For those of you wondering when you're going to be getting your emails, if you're participating in Decade Divas, you should be getting your emails before the month runs out. So be looking for those emails soon. What is that? Oh, so look for those emails really soon, and we'll get you the email. Will have all the details that you're going to need to know about what to do on your, and it'll have the date that you're supposed to post your video. It'll have the details that you can copy and paste to put in the description box of your video and everything that you need to know. But after you read that video, after you read that email, if you still have questions, you can always email me or Shannon and ask your questions. So that's coming up. We're really excited. We're doing the theme for Decade Divas is the 70s. And so we've got 40, counting me and Shannon, I believe we have 46 people, 46 content creators doing Decade Divas. So through the month of September and October, you will be seeing the Decade Diva videos coming out, and we're going to be showing you what we've made that inspired us by the 70s. So be looking for that in September and October. I forgot to mention that. So let's see. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Does it matter? Oh, never mind. I just read that.
After a person votes, how long does it take before they know who won?
It'll be announced on the 29th on the live.
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
Yeah, it'll be announced on the live. Okay, I want to make sure I don't think I've missed any of the comments, but I want to look real quick.
I've been trying to look too.
Oh. No, we got them.
What's that one right there? Everybody's crazy but me.
What?
Scroll up a little bit more.
Everybody's crazy. Why is it doing that? I'm a believer in showing how to make mistakes. Yep.
How to fix mistakes.
Or how to fix mistakes. How to fix mistakes. I'll say it right in a minute.
Everyone's crazy but me and thee. And sometimes I wonder about thee.
Oh, I've heard that. Where's that from? What's that quote from? Everyone's crazy but me and thee. And sometimes I wonder about thee. I've heard that before and I can't think where it's from.
Maybe she'll tell us.
Yeah. Oh, so tomorrow, let's see, tomorrow morning, we have our, Shelly's here. She's experiencing our world's biggest. Oh, she put that comment after I said Shelly's not right. But all of our, we did the fish fry, went and had fish at the fish tent. That was so awesome.
Delicious.
And tomorrow morning is the big fish fry parade where we are. And so we're going to get up in the morning and go down and watch the parade tomorrow.
We have a plan. Because the parade starts at 10, right, Teresa?
Yeah, it starts at 10.
But we have to go and get our seats by 8 o'clock. So you know what that means?
That means-
hours of crocheting.
Yeah, we're going to sit there and crochet while we wait the 2 hours for the parade to start.
All I need is my crochet, a gallon of sunblock.
Yes, and I forgot to get that out. I have to
Got to
get
get
that
the
out.
sunblock.
I got to get the sunblock because it's supposed to rain. Every year they have this parade. It's a hit or miss. Some years it doesn't rain. Other years it comes a downpour. So we will just have to wait and see what happens. So we're hoping it doesn't rain, but you never know. You know what, Katie Lou? My mom used to say that too. My mom used to say that phrase, and I don't know. I'll have to ask her and see if she knows where it came from. I don't know if they learned it in school when they were kids or what, but who knows? Who knows? Let's see. I can't think of anything else that's coming up.
Well, we can share with them the benefits of organizing someplace in your house that hasn't been organized for a while. And one of the benefits, I'll say, Teresa and I were up here in her room organizing, and we left. We went downstairs. We ate some dinner. We talked to her husband a little bit. We chatted. We got ready to do the live, and we came back upstairs and walked in the room. I was like, Teresa, I feel happier already walking into a room that's only like 1/5 organized, but the way it makes you feel when you walk in. I mean, it's not just about knowing where everything is. I will say with yarning and YouTubing as a career, I've noticed with Teresa, there's so much inventory that you have when this is a passion. And keeping it organized all the time isn't always a priority because you want to spend your time crocheting.
Right.
So I love to organize and I'm happy to do it. And I think of it as a vacation almost to do it. But I just can't wait until we get more done.
Yes.
Because I think it feels so good. Just walking in the room was like, oh,
yeah,
great.
We're getting there and you guys are going to see the end results. We've taken before pictures and we've taken videos and we're going to do after pictures. So you guys are going to get to see the before and afters in our yarn room and how we've organized it. But let's see. Paige said, one of the months for Battle of the Stitches, you guys provided a super handy list of links to get right to each participant's reveal video. It was easy to see them. You know what, Paige? I need to do that.
Write that down.
That's a good idea.
Write that down, Trix.
I will put that in a post.
So it was a handy list.
Yeah, I'll put that in a post and link everybody's reveal video in a post for tomorrow. So you'll see that. That's a good idea, Paige.
That's a good reminder.
I think Heather did that before, but I'll do that. List of links to reveal videos. Yeah, I'll remember to do that. I haven't voted in a long time because of that. Oh, wow. I'm so sorry, Paige. Okay, I will do that, and I will try my very best to remember to do that here in the future. But thanks for mentioning that.
I will try to remind you to remember that.
You will.
Which we joked about early in the video that I forget as much as Teresa. So when she asked me to remind her of something, it's like asking me to forget something because that's what I do.
Yep. So I will. If I don't, when I was a teacher, I had sticky notes all around my computer covered just to remind me of stuff. Yes, Paige, thank you. I appreciate you letting me know. Thanks so much. Oh, there's Shannon. Let me bring her back on.
Hi.
Hey. That's not my drink. I almost grabbed you. I almost grabbed
your It's your cup.
I almost grabbed your drink.
I asked Teresa if she had something, a large glass I could drink out of so I did not have to make so many trips up and down the stairs with a broken foot. And this is the jug that she gave me.
Wow.
Have you ever heard of a Bubba? They're called a Bubba keg.
It's as big as your head.
You can get them at Walmart. Bubba keg.
Nope, never heard of it.
Yep.
Okay, so here he is.
Oh, he's so cute.
He is adorable. Are those eyes green?
Yes, that's for you.
Yeah. I love it. Green's my favorite color.
The Scooby-Doo corgi. That is so cute. Aw. You did great, Shannon. He's adorable.
So we have You remember the little Dobby tot that I made to get you to 1,000?
Yes, I still have him. Or this is the one I made.
And then I made the alterations last year for Yoda.
Aww.
Oh, it looks just like the kid. Looks just like the kid.
So I just took this and did that.
So cute.
And then because my favorite is the Ewoks, I made my own little Ewok tot.
So cute.
Oh, that's perfect. I love it.
So cute.
So yeah, I have these. If you join my Facebook group, I have these for free.
Mm-hmm.
I love Star Wars too, so I love seeing all the Star Wars features.
This is I'll show you. This is the bag I made for the Battle of the Stitches. I made a little drawstring bag with the griddle stitch.
So cute.
And it's neat. I mean, if I just wanted to carry to the parade tomorrow, a little small little project, I could take this little bag, put my one skein of yarn in here and my notions, my hook.
That would also hold
bring it up.
a half a gallon of sunblock for us too.
It sure would.
I need a half a gallon and you need a half a gallon.
Your friend is beautiful, Teresa. Paige. Aw, she is, isn't she?
Oh my goodness.
That's so sweet. Thank you, Paige. That's so sweet.
Hydration keeps the doctor away.
Yes,
Woo-hoo.
It does. So,
speaking of which, how's your mom?
She's good. She got through our trip to Ohio really well.
She did it.
So
she did very well.
Yeah, she's doing good. Yeah,
I think she's enjoying being home and relaxing.
Yeah, she got home
with the thermostat cranked up to.
We found out she had issues with her thermostat. It was 81 degrees in her house last night, and they were supposed to have come over today to fix it. So, but I haven't heard anything. They were supposed to have been over there, I think a week ago or a couple of days ago, and hadn't showed up. And she called her landlady and told her about it. And she said, I had no idea they hadn't shown up. So she called them, and they were supposed to go over there today. And my husband went over there this afternoon, and they still hadn't been there. So my brother-in-law, not his brother, but my sister's husband, I'll get it out in a minute. My sister's husband, he works on heating and air conditioning units. So my husband was supposed to call him to see if he could run over there and check on things.
It's been really, really warm here though too. It was 79 today, 80 yesterday. Yeah. So thankfully she likes it really warm. So even if it's not, and it was warm, but then it wasn't as warm as she wanted it. So we're trying to get it.
Yeah, but when it's 81 degrees in her house, she's still wrapped up in a blanket.
Yeah. Right.
And it's like, Mom. So anyway, so we hope that had gotten fixed today. So, but yeah, she's doing good. She's still doing good.
It was really neat. We were able to take a couple pictures with Teresa and I and our parents together. And I can't remember when the last time we had a picture taken together with us and our parents.
No, long time. So that was
our parents were best friends growing up, and our grandparents were neighbors and friends growing up.
Yeah.
And so our children are friends now.
Yeah. Our kids
it's
are friends, and it's just neat. It keeps going. So yeah.
I think this is the longest I've ever lived somewhere.
Yeah.
We've been here over 10 years now. So
wow. Over a decade.
Yeah. Cool.
Do you feel moving as often as you did? Was it hard to feel like you were home, or did you just make every place your home where you lived?
I struggled with attachment because I just knew I was going to move again. But at the same time, I still made friends and stuff. But, when they wanted to do letters and stuff, I was sometimes interested, and sometimes I was like, why? I'm never going to see you again. But I was a very serious kid. Ask my mother. I was But I know I seem so fun. I had to grow into fun.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't really care where we moved or anything like that. Mom did. She put her foot down to a couple of places, and I'm glad she did. but my father was military, and so we just moved.
Mm-hmm.
Where, we go where the Army tells us.
Right. Yep.
And, I didn't really mind it. I got to meet people from all over. I mean, how many people can say that one of their best friends was the German ambassador's son?
That's cool. Not me.
Wow.
Yeah, not anybody I know.
Not me.
You are the only one I know that can say that.
Yep. And several diplomats. I mean, because I went to an American international school in Israel, and so I had kids from all over the world. Most of them were where their parents were diplomats or some kind of government something or other, because their kids had to go somewhere. And bad thing was, as I was telling you, bullies ran the school, but at the same time, it was really cool to experience all the different cultural stuff. I mean, yes, we did stuff that was strictly, for Israeli holidays and stuff like that. Yes. And we did have to learn some Hebrew, so I know a little bit. And but it was really cool because when we would bring in snacks and stuff, my mom and I had to learn people in my class, like, oh, okay, this culture can't have eggs, this culture can't do this. So we would try to things. And sometimes we would make multiple dishes. So it's like, okay, you guys can have this because it doesn't have eggs in it. And you guys can have this because it doesn't have wheat in it, or, something like that.
Yeah.
And but it was really cool to know all of these different people. I always talk about, I don't really have a comfort zone because I'm not as good as my mom. My mom can be friends with anybody. I'm more standoffish. I'm like my dad. I'm more standoffish because I probably don't trust you, but I'll at least be civil to you,
Yeah.
And so I would make friends, when you're little. It's just kind of like, oh, you're a human, I'm a human, we're playing with the same doll, let's be friends,
Yeah.
So, and it was a really cool experience because you got the different cultures, you got the different kinds of learning. That was one of the places where I learned that my learning style was definitely not like other people's. So I learned I was auditory visual, which makes so much sense. But I didn't know that for the longest time. So
yeah,
that's also where we found out about my eye issues. That was fun. But it was really cool because I would be friends with people that I went to church with, and they also went to my school, or I went to, or just at school, or that was the other thing. That was the first time, not the first time, but one of the biggest times I was introduced to different religions as well. Like, oh, you don't believe that? Okay, that's cool. We believe that. You don't. I get it. And, we're not very old, 8, 9, 10 years old kids, just like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
And so, unlike adults who, like, oh, you don't believe what I believe. That's so wrong. And it's like, why? Who cares?
Yeah.
But little kids, it's like, oh, my family doesn't believe in that. Okay, do you want to go get ice cream? Sure. So,
right.
But it was really, really interesting because I got to go to like different events. Like I have friends who were Indian, and so they would invite me if I wanted to go to like an Indian event, or if I wanted to go to a Persian event, or if I wanted to go to a German event and stuff like that. I didn't get to go to all of them, but I got invited to a lot of them, and that was cool enough. And
right.
It was still really fun. Definitely, Hanukkah in Israel was pretty cool.
That sounds.
I bet it was. It was. Hey, Thrifty.
Hi, Rachel.
Hey.
Is Thrifty Rachel? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, it's neat, Shannon, how you kind of gave a little street cred to your mom for putting her foot down for some places and being so outgoing. And when Teresa moved away in the 4th grade, we really had no choice. You don't have a choice of anything in the 4th grade.
No.
And we were just talking about that this weekend,
Mhm.
how our parents staying close after the move enabled us to stay close.
Yeah.
And our grandparents
Yeah.
being neighbors. So every time there was something going on, Teresa's family came back to Ohio to visit.
Yeah.
And so we always got to stay connected because our parents stayed connected. And we think, what would we have done if your parents had moved away, or we never came to Tennessee to visit you, or you know? So we give our moms and dads a lot of credit too.
Yeah. Rachel, this is my best friend Shelly. We were babies in the crib together.
Literally.
So, absolutely. Our parents were real good friends, and we lived just a block from each other. Well, there was a block in between our houses, I guess you could say that. But we were very close. We've been friends our whole life. And she is, we went up to Ohio over Easter weekend, and she came back here with us. And Saturday morning, we are getting on Amtrak, and we're riding the 3-day Amtrak back to California, and I'm staying out there for a few days with her at her house in California.
So I'm from California, and I flew to Ohio to spend Easter with my family. And Teresa drove up from Tennessee to take her mother to Ohio to spend Easter with her Ohio family. So we've had this maniacal plan for a year and a month to figure it out.
And when we were planning it, we were like, oh, I can't wait. Oh, I just can't wait. And it's like we blinked, and a year later, and here we are going on our trip. It happened. It happened so fast. We moved the year we did so that the kids wouldn't have to change schools. I know it's easier to make friends in elementary, preschool, but it's still figured it would be better. Yeah. So, yep. So, and her dad, Shelly's dad, when we said goodbye, her dad came up to me and he said, he calls me Trix. That's been my nickname for him forever. And he said, Trix, I'm so glad you and Shelly are still friends and haven't lost touch. And I said, that's never going to change, Larry. And he goes, always and forever. And I said, yep. Always and forever, Larry.
So. Teresa's dad, Joe, he passed away many years ago
in 2003,
and he named me Shellbug. So the family has always called me Shellbug, and your mother still calls me Shellbug, and my dad still calls Teresa Trix. So
yep. Okay, they're just saying hi to everybody. Can I go ahead and tell what you got?
I have no idea what she's going to say.
Well, what you got for me, what you showed me today was in your suitcase.
Yes.
I got stuff for our trip, and I bought things to share with her, and she bought stuff to surprise for me.
And we didn't tell each other.
And we didn't tell each other, but we wore them today to the fish fry tent when we went and ate fish. But I had two shirts. One for me and one for her. I ordered 2 T-shirts. My shirt says I'm the short friend, and hers says I'm the tall friend. And we wore those today, and everybody was like, I love your shirts. Those T-shirts are awesome. And then when we got back to the house, she showed me, she bought us matching PJs.
Oh.
And right above the pockets on each one, mine says Trix and hers says Shellbug. Her friend embroidered with her embroidery machine and embroidered.
Debbie, yes.
She embroidered Shellbug and Trix on our PJs. And they're cute. They're the cutest PJs.
I want a Marco Polo. I want to see.
What's Marco Polo mean?
That's that video chat.
Yeah.
So we'll have to put our PJs on the train. When we're in our PJs, we will Marco Polo you and show you our PJs.
Do I get a vote? Like, we're showing people ourselves in our pajamas on national.
No, it's not going to be on this live. It's going to be just between us and Shannon on a video chat.
So I am.
And Teresa has seen me in worse.
I am
what?
You have seen me like right out of the shower with my hair all like crazy and wrapped in a robe. So
she has seen me sick as a dog with COVID in the bed. So it can't get any worse.
We've all seen it. Yeah. She and I, there's no secrets. It's fine.
Well, I am so unfamiliar. My kids, when years ago, trying to figure something out on the computer and I couldn't figure it out. I'm like, Mom, where are you? Where are you at? On what page are you on?
Mm-hmm.
And all I said was, I'm in laptop land. I don't know where I am. It's like a foreign country. So now it's like the running face. So everything that you guys do with technology, I know nothing. I see nothing. I have no idea. So when she says, we'll show you like
Marco Polo
or pajamas, like, no, I'm not doing that. But for you, Shannon, Shannon,
it's like texting with a video. I just see like this. We'll get our pajama. I'm showing it to her right now. I'll hit this record button and we'll say, hey, Shannon, we're in our PJs, da da da. And I'll hit it. And that video will go to her and see how this is where she's responded. It's like texting, but you're responding back and forth with a video.
I'm on an as need to know basis. Really. I can't understand it. It's all laptop land.
Oh, hey, Elizabeth. Hello. Make sure, guys, because this puts the video out there, make sure you give us a thumbs up. It doesn't cost a thing. And if you're not subscribed to Critters Crochet or the Spoonie Stitcher, go hit those subscribe buttons. That doesn't cost a thing either. And subscribe to our channel. I checked today. I haven't even talked about this yet, Shannon. I checked today or just before we got on the live, and we are at 1,802 subscribers. We have passed the 1,800 mark. So what is that? 198 subscribers away, guys, from 2,000. You want to hand me that blanket? It might be attached to a thing of yarn. I don't know. There's our scrap subscriber blanket. I am putting a row in for every 5 subscribers. And that blanket, when it's finished, when we get to 2,000, that's going to be one of the giveaways. I'm giving that blanket away to somebody.
This too could be yours.
For the low price of a subscription to Critters Crochet.
It's absolutely beautiful and functional.
Yes. So, and then I've got a box over here in the floor that's got all kinds of yarn and notions and books and all kinds of goodies in it. And I'll be giving that box of stuff away too as soon as we hit 2,000. So,
this one right here.
And what I would absolutely love is to hit that 2,000 mark while I'm away in California. That would be awesome. So we'll see if we get there.
In the year 2000. In the year 2000.
What was that on? What was that on?
Conan O'Brien.
Yes.
In the year
2000. Yes, that was. So yeah, let me.
You got a woohoo from Katie
Woohoo from Katie Lou. I am 1,802.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Elizabeth. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Yay. I would love to build up my memberships on my channel. I think I'm waiting for numbers to build up on membership. So if you're able to and would like to join my channel, I would love for you to join as a member. And, if you're able to, I am thinking about doing some sneak peeks ahead of everybody. You'll get sneak peeks before anybody else does on things that are coming up. I'm going to try and plan some crochet alongs that are just for members and some other fun things. So be a member of Critters Crochet and we'll get all that started. So yeah, this is part of what I do to all. Thank you for the help so far from everybody on my channel, because if it wasn't for you guys, I'd have a hard time going with her to California, because all the money from you guys using my affiliate links for watching my videos, that money is what's helping me go on my trip with Shelly on this. So I appreciate you guys very much for helping me get there and doing that. So
I'd like to say thank you too, because I'm really looking forward to spending time with my friend.
Yeah. Well, let me check on that, Elizabeth. I can look real quick.
she's green. Everyone else is black or blue.
I think that's what that means.
Yeah. Is it the same on the?
I'll have to look. It doesn't
you're
show me.
right.
She has
You're
a
right.
star. She has a star next to her name. That would make me think she's a member.
Yeah.
She's a superstar.
Yep.
That's for sure.
Yes, Elizabeth, you are. You are a member of Critters Crochet, and I thank you so much for that. So yeah, I thank you. So I'm not doing a whole lot right at the moment with memberships because I'm just starting to talk about it. So I've got 2 people that are members right now. I'm waiting until my membership numbers get to 10 or more.
That's good.
And once it gets to 10 or above, then I will start doing more things for members. So yeah.
I have a question.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What's again, I know not what you talk of. So what's the difference between me joining you or following you and becoming a member?
Well, members, you can click the subscribe button and just subscribe to my channel so you can see.
Done.
Members can pay a fee each month. And then like it starts, I think, at $2.99 and it goes up to, I don't know what, $6 or $8 a month, something, whatever.
I've only seen the highest is 8.
Is it 8?
Yeah,
so in between,
not much.
Yeah. So you can join as a member, and then just say you did the $2.99 every month. You pay $2.99. It's like an automatic withdrawal or whatever, and you pay that fee every month to be a member, and then as members, you get little special videos that nobody else sees. Only members can see. Like I can post a member, and when I upload my video, I mark for members only, and then only the people who pay every month get to see those videos because they're members. And it's just another way to support Critter Crochet. And that money that is generated through watching the people that let the ads run or do the member or pay for memberships, then that money is what I can use to buy yarn or crochet books or just things to help with content on the channel.
Gotcha.
So that's what it's for.
I never knew that.
Yeah,
Yes.
Elizabeth makes a good point. Yeah. It helps with the shipping and keeping the channels going. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That's awesome.
No, I don't, Elizabeth. I don't have memberships yet. It's hard enough for me to make videos for just my regular stuff, so I don't have anything yet.
Yeah. What is it?
Think about it.
I'm sorry. What is it? What does she mean by it helps them with shipping?
Like when you do your giveaway. I mean, some of the money you can use. Yeah,
that I see what you're saying now. I just for a minute there I wasn't sure what she meant. Yeah, that money generated helps with it also. Yeah, it helps with me being able to ship things out because y'all know the shipping rates have gone. Sometimes can be just unreal.
Yes.
And yarn shopping for your channel, like actually getting stuff for the channel to throw on the channel. It also helps with that.
Right. Hello. Hi, Dawn. Meemaw D Crochets.
I love these names.
Yeah, they're great, aren't they? So yeah, that helps. Using my affiliate links, I get a little bit of a kickback when you order with my affiliate links and all those links.
Speaking of which,
yes.
Show it. Don't you have one? Magnolia?
Oh, yes. The O-Fire. Where is my Magnolia hook?
I'll get the link.
I think I have it in another thing. I don't have it right here.
No, mine's upstairs.
Hold on. Let me see. I thought I put it right here, but it may be in my other.
Are you using it to make your blanket every day?
No. I know where it's at. Give me my little pink. She'll get it for me. That little pink thing that's in my duffel bag, in my backpack.
So Teresa and I work for O-Fire Co. and they have a new seasonal hook for spring, and it is gorgeous.
Oh, it is beautiful. If you like sparkle, you are absolutely gonna love this.
Let me see if I can pull it.
I got them. It's called the Magnolia Spring hook. Magnolia Spring. Am I saying that right?
Mm-hmm.
Look at this. Look at this, guys.
I just call it Magnolia.
I can't. Can you guys see the sparkle? There it is. There's the sparkle in it. They are absolutely gorgeous.
And they're all different. Look at that.
See that? I've got this. I ordered 2. So here's the 4.5. And then I ordered 5.5 because those are kind of my 2 go-tos.
Mm-hmm.
But you can see they're hand molded, so they're going to be a little different. Well, good night. I can't get them in. But do you see this one has more green in it and this one has more of the gold? But they are absolutely.
Yeah, Shannon just showed a picture that showed
Yeah.
several, and they were all different.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that gold glitter is just. O-Fire has stepped it up, guys. These hooks are beautiful. So yeah, if you use my link,
I put it in the chat.
oh yay, thank you.
I'll come back
Shannon,
for you.
yeah, Shannon has my link in the chat, and those are gorgeous. You have the entire set of the Malibu. Woo! Those are pretty too. Oh, I love them.
I have mine down here.
No,
I don't. Those are the ones that used to be called Barbie, if anyone was confused.
Yeah.
But copyright. Yeah. Also, I think they added like a tinge more green to their blue this time, and that's also what made it different.
Mm-hmm. They are Shannon. They're
It's not bad.
Is it 16?
Let me
16
hold on. Let me see.
or
I
17?
just had it.
Are you talking to me?
No, I'm thinking.
It's $18.99, but this
Yeah,
one's seasonal. I don't know if it's more expensive.
Yeah. A lot of times too, if you watch the site, they have every so often they will put in oops hooks.
Mm-hmm.
You can go
Or
to
like us.
yeah, you can go to the 3 little lines at the top, and you can when you go onto the O-Fire site on the search, you can type in oops. You can type in oops. That was great timing, Shelly. But if you go to the search, you type in oops, OOPS, oops hooks, and if they have them, it'll come up. And these are hooks where, I'll show you one of mine that's an oops hook. This one is an oops, but the only thing wrong is the green didn't go all the way up, and you've just got clear resin, and they put it in their oops sale.
What green?
Did I say green?
Yeah, didn't she show
orange? I meant orange. The orange color didn't go all the way up through it, and so they put it in their oops set. And every so often, when they have a surplus of those, they will put those on sale, and they're usually like around $12.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's about $12 a hook in the oops sale.
Teresa.
Oh no!
I cracked your pot.
Got a pot.
I cracked your pot. Sorry, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. So, but yeah, those you can look for those oops hooks and get a good deal on those.
Oh, that would be so cool, but
yes,
never.
Hmm.
Disney is tight with their licensing. I actually have a family member who used to work for Disney's licensing board.
Yeah.
I mean, if the Woobles can't even do it right now, and they're like huge.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, but it would be cool if they could like get away with loosely inspired. Maybe no one will catch on.
Mm-hmm.
If you're obsessed with Disney, Elizabeth, you should watch my channel because I do a lot of Disney stuff. I just did one. I just did with a bunch of Disney YouTubers this morning. So, okay, Teresa, I think I'm making a prediction. I don't know anything, but you know how you can see what other people are seeing on Instagram now? Like if you follow them?
Yes.
I can't say anything out loud, even guessing, but I'm just saying, O-Fire keeps liking something a lot, and I'm thinking it's the inspiration for the new hook.
Yeah. I think you're right.
I think. Which would make me so happy.
Oh, it would be so great. I know exactly what you're talking about. Woo-hoo-hoo. But yes,
we had to sign confidentiality waivers.
Yep, we cannot
tease you enough to get interested.
Yeah. We cannot reveal anything until we are told it's okay to reveal. So our lips are sealed.
Even guessing, we have to be careful. So.
Yeah, right.
Oh, how cute.
That's sweet. Did you guys hear that Hirschner's is going to start carrying Big Twist? Woo! Yes. They bought the licensing for the Big Twist yarn. We're not sure which Big Twists they're going to have. I don't know if it's going to be all of them or what, but Hirschner's is going to start selling the Big Twist yarn. So I'm really excited about that.
I would put money on the value yarn.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the one everybody.
Yes, that for sure is going to be there. Yes, I would too.
Wouldn't it be amazing if they brought back some of the discontinued colors?
If they brought back, oh yeah.
Remember that one purple that like is so unique? It's like soft and also a little bit closer to the blue side.
Mm-hmm.
That one I loved.
Yes. Big Twist is my absolute top of my list favorite yarn. I love Big Twist. I never got to try the Vortex, but I love how the cakes. I never did either, Elizabeth. I didn't get to try any of that either. But yes, I love Big Twist.
Rave. Rave is. I use it for my blanket right now.
Yes, Rave is super nice. Yeah. And did you guys know Hirschner's has their is it Super Saver?
Smart Savings Club membership.
Thank you. I never say it right. Smart Savings Club. Yeah. Smart Savings Club membership. $24.99 a year. You get priority shipping, which means your orders ship out before anybody else's.
Mm-hmm.
You get a 10% discount even on sale items that are already marked down. You get another 10%. You get a coupon for free shipping. You get once a year. You get a 1-800 number directly to customer service just for the the Savers Club members.
It's worth it for that.
Yes, I've gotten kits from Hirschner's before that I had a question about the pattern, called them up, and immediately they explained it crystal clear where I could finish my pattern that I was working on. It's awesome. So yeah, it's well worth the $24.99 to be the club member.
I couldn't figure out how to use my membership the first time, and I was really concerned because when I was checking out, I didn't see anything. I was like, where's the discount? Where's the discount? So the guy was literally on the phone with me, and he's like, okay, well, just keep clicking to the next page. I was like, I don't see it. He goes, promise, just click it to the next page, click it to the next page. And he's on the phone with me, like, I will step you through it. And then finally I got to the last page, and he's like, are you sure you don't see it? And I was like, and he goes, scroll down. I'm like, oh, there it is, and stuff like that. And he goes, okay, I knew it was there because I saw that you were a member in my book, so I know that you were. You know. Like, okay, yay! But it was so sweet of you to stay on the phone with me.
Yeah. Oh, Dawn said they were going to be expanding the color choices.
Oh,
that will be awesome.
Does that mean the seasonal ones too?
Yeah.
Teresa,
I hope so. Elizabeth said, I missed where we were talking about Hirschner's. Is that what you were asking, Elizabeth?
Hirschner's is going to get the big twist yarn. We just don't know which ones.
Yay, Elizabeth. You are not going to be disappointed in this newspaper. I am telling you, for $5 a month, this is the best thing. I think this is the best subscription I've ever subscribed to. This is awesome. This is my 3rd issue, and I love the Crochet Nation newspaper. Love it. The articles, the patterns, the little games, that you can do in there, the crossword puzzles stuff. It's fun, and I love it. I absolutely love it.
Man, so, yeah, it's so great if they expanded the colors. That'd be cool.
Yes, that would be amazing.
Do you think my special little My Ami yarn might be getting more colors? I know that it's not Big Twist, but like,
No, but if they're expanding,
might be expanding colors.
mm-hmm.
Please.
Oh, that'd be great.
I love that yarn so much. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I've seen 2 reviews on that yarn, and both people hated on it.
Why? Excuse me.
It's not even a splitty yarn. I don't understand.
Yeah.
Oh, but I will tell you something. I am super suspicious of a couple of channels, no names.
Mm-hmm.
I'm super suspicious that they secretly work for companies and haven't told us, because they're super, super nice when they talk about these certain companies, and every other company they talk about is like a trash bag.
Okay.
It's like, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
You secretly work for these people because
Yeah.
every company, really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
That's suspicious.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yay!
Yay.
Got the newspaper. What is Shelly doing?
Organizing.
She is. I'm not kidding you guys. She's in organized mode. She is organizing. She's organizing over here behind the scenes while we're talking. Some person's hate's another person's love. Yep, that's true. That is true.
We bought more bins. You want to see?
You bought more bins? Bins? Yep. Shelly's trying to talk me into buying more shelving.
Okay, I'm back.
My bears are over there.
What are you doing?
I just wanted to show the fine people
Oh, my word.
that in the course of organizing yarn, in the course of organizing yarn, this is what I found today.
Okay, they get it. They get it.
They were stuck in yarn balls. They were stuck in totes.
Yes.
It was like a little
Yes.
Christmas hidden treasure. And so I'm sitting here and just looking at all the other organizing I can do, and I just can't help myself.
I have all these bins that I have yarn in or that I have whips in, and I pretty much have found a crochet hook inside every one of them.
Yep.
Sorry.
True story.
Does Shelly love crochet too? Yes, she does.
Okay, Elizabeth. Yes, I do love crochet. When I was 4 years old, my grandma taught me how to make a chain. And I look back now and I realized it was how to occupy the grandkid for hours. Because she would say, can you make a chain that goes from grandpa's chair, across the room, down the hall, all the way to the closet? I'm like, yes, I can. So I'd make that chain.
That's funny.
And then she'd rip it out. She'd say, can you make a chain from
Smart.
grandpa's chair down across the around
awesome.
the corner to the kitchen where I'm cooking? Yes, grandma, I can. So that's how it started.
Great.
But I hadn't crocheted for 50 some years. And then to make a long story short, a few years ago, I had a hemorrhagic stroke. And part of my therapy that I invented was I can't sew anymore, but I can take one hook and I can crochet a chain like my grandma taught me when I was 4. So I just started making chains. And then I'm like, hey, I think my best friend in the world has a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
So I'm a very, very beginner. Did I say
But
that
she's
right?
doing great for a beginner. It's amazing. She's doing awesome.
That's what best friends say about each other.
It's true.
But yeah.
I'm not making it up. It's true.
We usually don't lie. We're pretty honest.
Yeah.
That is true. That's true. And I was
does this look good on me? No.
and take that off right now.
So yes, I do love crochet, but I have to say, Teresa, it is like her passion.
Yes,
it is
I
her
have found
passion. So while she has found a way to incorporate crochet in every aspect of her life, I'm still working a full-time job. I'm very busy, and I've just tried to incorporate crochet in all my free time.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yep. Let me see if I can find the picture.
I understand wanting to incorporate crochet and everything because I love Broadway. And so I made my own Broadway bears.
Oh my goodness. I'll do jazz hands. I'll do jazz.
Yeah.
I love that. Okay. Who do we have there?
Okay.
Is that
Can you tell?
Can you tell?
Phantom of the Opera.
Yep.
Okay.
This is Phantom Bear. He doesn't
Love
have a cutesy little name because I didn't like Barrick. So he's just Phantom Bear. He was my first one. He is my design. I'm super proud of how his head turned out.
That's epic.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
I'm
awesome.
trying to find the pictures. Okay,
And
so-
this,
You keep scrolling. Shannon's sharing with us her Broadway inspired. I cannot see.
and this is Burial.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Burial.
So at first I saw the red hair and I thought Sutton Foster, in Shrek. And then I saw the bikini top and I'm like, wait a minute. Oh,
Oh my gosh, I'd love to do a Fiona one. I'm adding that to my list, Shelly.
Yes.
You could do all three Fionas, the little girl, the teenager, and the woman.
I could
Aw.
because
There it is.
shoot, where's my bear? I have my Biddy bear. I just had her. Okay, hold on. Anyway, this is Burial. This is from the Broadway show. So in the Broadway show, they cover their legs with this stuff that looks like seaweed because the tail is actually back here. And I have her tail. It's just somewhere. But her tail is back here so that when she's lying down and stuff.
Yes. So they can make the illusion of her swimming.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I didn't do the little dots. I meant to, but I ran out of time when I wanted to put up my video. So I have they wear little roller skates. Well, the shoot, what are they called? Not glides. Slides? No.
Slides. Yeah. So I think slides. So the wheels kind of pop out when you want them to.
Yeah, they have a certain name though, and I can't think of it. I knew it in my video. Anyway, that's what they were wearing across the stage, and then the tails are back here. So this is like seaweed. And
Right.
so yeah, I designed them off of the Broadway costumes, not just, yes, this is Disney technically, but this is Disney on Broadway. So I made it different.
Love it.
I do. That's cute.
Yep. When I went, has it been 5 years ago that I was in
4
or 5?
4 years.
The project we worked on, we each made one, but did we use the same colors? I think we used
the same exact colors, but the store we went to didn't have all the colors in the pattern. So 4 of the colors we had to kind of make a match.
But we worked on a blanket. We each made one, but we used the same pattern. And this is the blanket. This is mine. That's the blanket we made.
Can you see it in the picture? Oh yeah.
Yeah. And so that's the blanket we made. And it had some pretty intense, stitches in it, some pretty advanced stitches, but she picked it right up.
Well, I had an in-person live teacher too.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And
I think it was called the Granny Square Mandala Afghan.
Something like that. Mandala Afghan.
Mandala Afghan.
And so this time on the train, we're making a cardigan. So
she said her daughter-in-law was Minnie Mouse in the college. I don't have my glasses on, Teresa.
In the college inter program at Disney World, she really wanted to be a princess, but she was not 5'3". So since she was only 5 feet, she was Minnie.
The perfect Minnie.
Oh, that's great. That's awesome.
Cool.
My daughter would love to be a Disney princess at Disneyland sometime.
Mm-hmm. She would be great at it.
The only problem with me and my children when we were in musical theater is that none of us can sing a lick. Like we cannot carry a tune in a bushel basket. And so we are so into musical theater. We did it for, 8 years, 10 years. But we would just do everything but sing. And so Michaela always got the parts that did not require a solo. So she was Wicked Witch of the West in Wizard of Oz, and she was Pinocchio in Shrek because Pinocchio had a crazy character voice. So she could do it. She was a singer. Couldn't kick. So yeah, it was great.
Yeah. She started as Mickey, but was too girly, so they made her Minnie.
Aww.
Look at that.
Well, if you're going to be anybody, I know Disney, a lot of people want to be princesses, but to be Mickey or Minnie, the iconic mouse, that's very cool.
Yeah. Yeah. She did. Do you have your ice cream?
Yeah,
Corgi. She does ice cream corgis too.
I got them all.
Yeah.
Here's birthday cake that I did for Furl's birthday last year.
Can you see this? Birthday cake corgi.
Okay. That is adorable. Is that a candle in his head?
Yep.
Okay.
And I've got cookies and cream.
Aw,
They're so cute.
that is so cute.
And pineapple.
Oh my goodness, that's cute.
And everybody's favorite. It's peaches.
Yes, Peaches.
Aw.
I love Peaches.
Hey, Shannon.
Hey, Nifty, it's okay. You're all right. You're good. We're glad you're here.
Hey, Shannon, do you like corgis?
You
So
No.
I am not going to get emotional. I am not going. This
No.
pattern is inspired and in honor of my dog that passed away.
Yeah.
So,
You don't need to say another word. We get it.
but this little girl has been on my. She's not even my first one, but this is the one everybody wants to see. This is Peaches. It shows up in a lot of my videos just randomly
So cute.
back. And I even do lives and people go, "Where's Peaches?" So Sonnet from the Sonnet Silence.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
No, you may not know that
I don't know
channel.
that one.
Her daughter, who she doesn't show on camera or anything, but her daughter, she and I are friends, and her daughter will Marco Polo, and she doesn't want to talk to me. She wants to talk to Peaches.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Aw.
It's so cute, and I don't mind. It's so cute. Okay, so I did this one when I did my collaboration with Bling Bling Yarn. So the white part lights up. It's glow in the dark.
It's glow in the dark. Yeah.
Oh my word. So patriotic. I love it.
Cute.
And
Elizabeth,
I follow her.
Elizabeth
Corgis
said,
and Crochet.
this is darling.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, I've never heard of that, Thrifty. Rachel said there's a channel called Corgis and Crochet. I'll have to look that up. I'll have to look that up. Look.
Is
Oh my
mint
goodness.
chip.
Mint chocolate
Mint
chip.
chocolate chip. Oh my goodness.
Yep.
I don't have banana split anymore. I gave it to my friend who actually inspired me to make that one. So
Mm-hmm.
So have you ever counted how many total corgis you've made?
no. My goal is an empire. So strawberries and cream.
Mm-hmm.
And this one, this entire one is supposed to be like almost like Christmas lights in the dark.
Shannon.
Huh.
Oh, I gotta get my glasses on. Oh my goodness, that's so cute.
It is.
So Shannon, look at Elizabeth's little thing that she typed. I think she was talking about the patriotic one.
I need that one. I live in Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's so easy. It's my quirky pattern, and I just change colors 3 times. That's it.
That's
3 times.
again taking a pattern and then changing it. So that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And then Teresa loves these, so I'll show these. We did this for our collaboration for Alice in Wonderland. And I know which one Teresa's favorite is, and I may or may not be trying to work on a mini one to stick in your birthday box.
Hmm.
So here's Mad Hatter.
Look at him.
Mad Hatter corgi.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh, that's so cute.
Little tie.
Oh.
And then we have the Queen of Hearts, one of my favorites.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yep. That's legit. That
Yep.
color, you nailed that color.
Look, it sparkles.
Yep. So
Can you see the
cute.
sparkle?
Uh-huh,
I can't
I
see
can.
the sparkle. Okay.
Yep, I can.
And this is Teresa's favorite, the Cheshire Cat Corgi.
I love him. Yes, I love him. Aw.
Yep.
Alice in Wonderland was the first book I rented from the library, so I love those. What you
There's
got there, Shannon?
bubbles.
Okay, there we go.
Is that a corgi?
Yeah.
Yes, bubbles.
Bubbles. He's pink and he's chewing bubble gums.
Mhm.
So there's his bubble.
I've made Bluey. Okay, I will find it. I will find it, Elizabeth. I've made Bluey, but I am a Wizard of Oz fan, so for their anniversary last year, I made Glinda the Good and the Wicked Witch of the West.
Mm-hmm.
All in corgis.
Yep.
Oh,
We keep telling
my
her that
goodness.
she needs to put out a pattern book.
Oh, yeah. What's stopping you, Shannon?
Exhaustion?
Exhaustion.
You know, there's one really good selling point that is very would make a great like promo for a corgi book. You don't have to crochet any tails. So there you go.
True.
Yeah, that's true.
There are no tails. Even though I see people who make them with the tails.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
If it's a cardigan corgi, yes, cardigans have tails. Pembrokes do not.
Yeah.
And it bothers me. Oh, yes, and I forgot about... Here we go. The poodle skirt corgi.
Isn't that
Oh
cute?
my goodness.
Isn't that adorable?
Is that a poodle on the skirt or is it another corgi on the skirt?
It's a poodle.
A poodle. Okay, that's adorable.
Yep.
So cute.
So I just keep making more and more, and I have more designs, and I'm working on another one for
Mm-hmm.
girls. They don't pay me to do that. I just did it because it's fun.
Yep.
And
Rachel, you're exactly right. She needs a book with corgis, tots, and bears.
oh my! Okay, I'm super proud of this one. This is the transformation tot. So I'm ridiculously proud of this one. So I did a video about all the different versions of Snow White. And because the new movie came out, and so I was talking about the different adaptations. And I decided to make a tot to go along with my video. So I chose the Evil Queen.
Now watch this.
However, she is
Have you
not
seen this?
just the Evil Queen.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
Push it over her head. It's really easy. It looks hard, but it's not. Then you just flatten the crown. That's why it's cloth, not, made of anything else. And then there's the old hag.
With the apple.
Mm-hmm.
And do you have a pattern for this one too, Shannon?
This one I wrote down.
Okay.
It still has a few tweaks, but I like it.
I love it.
I told people at the beginning of this year, I taught everybody how to make the beginning tot. That's a little tater tot thing that I invented, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I taught everyone how to make the tot, and then I taught you how to make modifications on the tot. So basically, by now, everyone should be able to make one of these.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to step it up.
Is this a tot?
Yes. You have been created as a tot.
I've been totted. I've been totted.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Well, I love my little tot.
Mm-hmm.
And then I want to see if I can find this for Elizabeth. I'll be right back.
I don't either.
We're getting rid of it.
Good.
We're diabolical.
Don't you like how agreeable I am?
I do.
Hey, Shelly.
Yes, ma'am.
There's all her tots.
Oh my goodness.
And the box is to the brim. I'm gonna have to find like a Christmas bazaar or something because I'm running out of room. But somebody mentioned Bluey. Here is Chili, the mom.
Mm-hmm.
Here is Bluey.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not familiar with these, but Teresa knows all about them.
My grandsons are all about them.
She has 3 grandsons. Okay.
Where's Bingo? Here she is. She's so small.
Aww.
So cute.
And I made them size appropriate. So here's Bluey, here's Bingo.
Right.
So she's little. The mom is bigger.
Mm-hmm.
And the dad, I just had him. Here he is. Here's Bandit.
Yep. So cute.
I love the colors.
Mm-hmm.
So those are the Bluey tots.
Very cute.
This is
I make different movies too. So I made Danny, Zuko, and I made Grease basically for Teresa because she needs
Yes.
a pattern.
He can't hear me. I'm gonna make them.
For the person we
And
know who's that is
Danny-
their favorite movie.
Yes, I'm gonna make them and put them in his stocking at Christmas this year.
So here's Danny. I'll look for Sandy. Hold on.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
There's no organization style in here, Shelly. Sorry, everything's just thrown in here.
I will come to your house and I will organize my brains out.
I know. Well, anyway. So yeah, they are.
Well, this isn't the correct one, but this is version 1.
Yep,
Sandy.
But it's not the right one. Oh, here she is. Here she is. Okay, now you can see. This was my first draft. This is what I ended up with. Much better.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cute. Blue eyes.
Danny.
I think Rachel's asking if you do wiener dogs too, but you haven't done any of those, have you?
Not yet, and my aunt actually breeds those. So.
Oh, yeah.
But I was thinking about it. And I was wondering, like, if I could turn this into different dog breeds. I thought that'd be kind of fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, we're a
You're
border
right.
collie family, and so we just had to say goodbye to our 17-year-old Bindi boy last fall.
Yeah.
And that's still hard to even say out loud. And we have Suey, and then my daughter just what do you say? I have another grand dog in my house. Her name is Nellie. She's our first red and white border. So
Yep.
we love border collies.
Nifty, this is my best friend since birth, Shelly. And she's here visiting. I'm going back to California with her start on Saturday. And
that probably is crazy when people just jump on here and here is another person.
Who's that lady behind you?
So were you born in 1968? Actually, I was born in December of 67. So Teresa was born.
Yeah, I was born in October.
Mm-hmm. And so
Of
when
the
I
same
was
year.
born, our moms were best buds. And when I was born, they put me in the baby crib with Teresa, and we've been best friends ever since.
Yep.
Oh, so sweet.
Yep. When you had to step out earlier, Shannon,
Yes.
I talked to them a little bit about the Decade Divas coming up.
I'm sorry about the email. I'm working on it.
It's okay. I told them that. I said we're hoping before the month runs out to get the email, but it's coming. So
I was not planning on having an infection for 4 months.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
So
it feels like 5 months.
yeah, it'll be coming. The email will be coming out soon. So be watching, those of you that are going to be a Decade Diva.
Yes, there she is. Okay. So, do you know the movie Monsters, Inc.?
Yep.
Yes.
And this one makes me so happy. So, I made Sully.
Oh, it's fuzzy. It's fuzzy like a monster.
Mm-hmm.
And Mike.
Mike Wazowski.
And this one's my favorite. It's Boo.
Look, Boo. Is she not cute? Oh my word.
The little costume, and you can even put down the hood and see her little pigtails.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
she's so cute.
And she's the perfect size. Look.
Yep.
Like he's holding her.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Rachel's already started her project. Yay, Rachel.
Woohoo!
Is on the ball.
Okay, I don't know, Shelly, if you like this movie, but I know that Teresa does. So when we did the 80s last year for one of our decades, I did Little Shop of Horrors.
Mm-hmm.
And I did Seymour and Audrey.
Oh. Oh. So
With her little broken arm.
I think I've seen Little Shop of Horrors once or twice.
Yep.
But yes, that's cute.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Shannon, you need to make a book and sell your patterns.
She is told this all the time.
Really?
People tell her
I
this
just kind of
all
thought that's what you did. I kind of thought that's what you did, Shannon.
Mm-mm. Nope.
No, I do free tutorials sometimes. Like if you like Harry Potter, I got an entire line of Potter tots. So,
Oh my goodness.
Mhm.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
I still don't have Luna Lovegood. I know I get emails like, when are you gonna do Luna Lovegood? I'm working on it. Okay. Closer to September. I'm still so mad that my Voldemort one will not upload. I'm worried I'm gonna have to film the whole thing again. I don't know if there was a camera issue or what, but
Mhm.
it is not allowing it, and I don't know what's going on.
Oh
So,
no. Yeah.
it's not like I have music. It's not like I've said anything that's inappropriate.
Mhm. Right. Yeah.
It just says it can't upload.
Mhm.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like them. Yeah, they're fun and they're so easy because it's just a basic shape. Like,
They really are. They come together really fast.
oh, Teresa loves this one here. This is Charlie Brown.
Yes. I love
Aw.
everything Charlie Brown.
She does. And you know what else I found out about my best friend while cleaning out and organizing? And I never knew it. She has so many Far Side books. She loves the Far Side.
I love those cartoons. They crack me up.
I never knew that. Oh, I missed that last one, Shannon. Can you do a review really quick?
Yeah, sure. It's Linus with his blankie.
Linus.
Oh, Linus with his little dirty blanket. Oh, cute.
I've gotten a lot of requests for Lucy. We're gonna see if I can pull off Lucy this year.
Mhm.
So we'll have to see.
That'll be great.
So I did start this, and I wasn't going to reveal these yet, but Shelly is special, so why not?
Oh my goodness gracious.
So y'all remember Cindy Lou Who?
Yes.
She's called a teeny tot because she's not. So I started, and I guess I've lost that one. She's got to be in here somewhere. But anyway, I started making the people who were talking about Disney. This hair is a little crazy, but I started making teeny princesses. So this is Merida.
Brave. Yeah. That's Merida.
Mm-hmm.
That is
I've also done Jasmine and Cinderella, but I don't know where they have to be in here. But they're so small, they get lost.
Elizabeth said as a little girl she was in love with Schroeder,
Aww.
the piano player.
Yep.
Jasmine. Oh, that is good. That is so cute.
Yep.
So I don't think any of my Disney friends are watching. So what I want to do is I want to turn these into, they all have these lounge fly bags that they take to the parks. So I want to turn these into little bag charms that they can hang off of their bag.
Oh,
yeah. Cute.
And they'll want to collect them all.
They will.
For every movie.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta tell you, and I think you guys will think this is cute. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to make an even smaller version if I can, probably using like a 3-weight or a 2-weight yarn. So I have Snow White and the dwarves.
Oh,
that would be so neat.
So would the dwarf be like an exclusive size that you only made the dwarfs out of that size?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
Yep.
Unless I decided I liked it, and then maybe I do like Jasmine and here's Raja or something.
Mm-hmm.
Little tiger.
Yeah. So sometimes when you guys are talking about stuff, you like throw a question out there and then see if the people answer.
Mm-hmm.
Can I throw a question out there and see if anybody
throw a question out?
If you had a favorite movie that Shannon could transform the characters, the cast of characters into a tot menagerie, what would it be? I'll go first. The Princess Bride. I would love to see the Princess Bride in a little menagerie of little tots because the giant would be so big. They'd all have like different characters. And the guy
probably about Sully's size. Yeah.
So does anybody out there have a movie that Shannon hasn't mentioned yet that they'd like to see? Now, not that Shannon can make these. She can't just make these by Tuesday. This is
no.
hypothetical.
No.
Hypothetical.
I did do, speaking of like fantasy movies, I did do Ella Enchanted.
Oh my goodness, we love Ella Enchanted.
Mhm.
My daughters watch that at least once a week for
Mhm.
years.
Yeah. Let's see. Trying to think.
Uh-oh. What's wrong, Nifty? Ouch, no response. What?
Yeah, I don't know what she means by that.
My
Emma loves.
Emma is Merida.
Yeah, I had Cinderella. I don't know where she went. I don't know. They're
Well,
so
Teresa,
small.
yeah, is there something that
Sound of music in the gazebo. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. So you want like Liesel
I
and
haven't missed. I don't know. I don't know what. I don't.
so Elizabeth, are you talking like Liesel and Ralph in the
Oh,
gazebo?
here we go. Oh, okay. I am 16, going on 17. Yes.
so Liesel and
Rolf.
Rolf? Yes, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Teresa, I have one that you would love.
What?
Well, I mean, I want you to say what you would love. I don't want to speak for you.
I can't think. I'm trying to think of movies, but
Well, it's not actually a movie, but Teresa has always loved Little House in the Prairie. So you could like Ma and Pa Ingalls
Yeah.
and the girls.
Yeah.
And their little dog.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Nellie and what was her brother? Nellie and Willie.
Mrs. Olsen. Wow, there's a big
Yeah,
cast.
there's a big one. Yeah, that's a big one.
Well, when you read the stories to your kids, your grandkids, that'd be fun to have the little tots.
Yeah.
I thought she was going to say It's a Wonderful Life.
Oh yeah.
That's our go-to movie every year.
That was good.
Yeah. Oh, I introduced Shannon to Austin Land.
Yes.
Oh my word. Tally ho. Tally ho. I love it. We love
Blast.
My boy.
Blast. Yeah.
You have such beautiful skin. I sit all night and put my face in the fire. Okay. That is one. I have 2 girls and 2 boys. They're all in their 20s. And that is one movie that everyone will sit down and love and laugh. And
it's hilarious.
Yeah. Like Princess Bride. It's like Princess Bride. Everybody loves that. But yeah. Austin Land.
Austin Land. If you guys have not watched it, you need to look it up. It is hilarious.
You kind of have to be an Austin Land lover of all of her movies to like, and books to like get the humor, but it's so.
Oh,
Austin Land.
Yeah, Austen, Austin Land. It's got what's her name? I always blank out on her name.
Carrie.
Russell.
Blast.
Carrie Russell. Carrie Russell.
Carrie Russell. Yeah.
Carrie Russell. But who's the?
You just asked me too soon.
Jennifer Coolidge.
Jennifer Coolidge.
And of course.
Yes, there it is, right there.
Yes, so good, so good.
It's so good.
I'm just laughing thinking about it.
Uh-huh.
Wait, my hubby and I visited the gazebo in Europe in Salzburg, Austria, and ran around singing it with. Oh, how cute!
That is great.
I've been to Austria. I've never been that part, but I've been to Austria. It's beautiful.
That would be so cool.
I think I would really like to do Winnie the Pooh tots.
Oh,
yes.
Whole 100 Acre Woods. I think it's really fun.
When I would have had a brother, but he was stillborn. But when my mom was expecting him, at that time they didn't find out, the gender of the babies.
Yes.
But I said, Mommy, please name him Christopher Robin. I begged. I mean, she remembered. I begged and begged her. If it's a boy, please name him Christopher Robin. That's how much I loved Winnie the Pooh.
She loved it so much. I begged Betty to name the new baby Christopher Robin, and his name is Charlie.
Yeah,
but we still call him Christopher Robin.
Yeah.
Cute. Yeah, I was picturing it and I was like, Kanga could be a regular size, and then Rue could be a teeny tot.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe I could make Christopher Robin like teensy bit taller, just so Pooh's a little bit shorter.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Do you think Piglet should be a teeny tot? Because he's small.
He's small. Yeah. I
Yeah.
would make him a teeny tot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, because in the Piglet movie, I mean, Kanga even mistakes Piglet for Rue, so like they have to be around the same
Yeah.
size. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
And Christopher Robin, there really is a big height discrepancy because he has to hold his hand all the way down and Pooh holds his hand up like to hold hands.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
I can't do that because it'll look too weird, but I could do it by a few inches.
Yeah. Totally.
I call my oldest son a Disney nerd. He says we are called Disney adults. They go every month.
Aw.
That's awesome.
Is that Disneyland or Disney World?
Wow, they go every month. That's
Wow,
awesome.
they must have season passes.
Yeah.
I have been to Tokyo Disney Sea a long time ago, with a stomach flu. So
Whoa.
That's dedication, girl.
Oh.
no, it has non-refundable tickets and a very,
Right.
and a very persuasive adult.
Mhm.
But I gotta tell you, I saw every bathroom, and they're beautiful.
Oh.
Oh. We are taking is it this
Is it
next
this November?
November? Is it this November or next November?
See, she asked me to remember things for her.
No, I
have
just-
no idea. I
I'm
can't
s-
remember.
People think I'm not really asking. I'm just going through in my head. I can't remember if it's this November or next. I want to say it's next November.
If you told me what it is.
Anyway, no, it's this November. It's
I
this
still
November.
don't know.
We
what it
are-
is.
yeah, it's this. Yeah, it's this year. We are taking Tucker, my oldest grandson, me and my husband, Tucker and his mom and dad, and then his aunt and his other grandma. We're all going to Disney to take him. He doesn't know. He has no idea. But we're going in November
So
to take
no
him.
one who sees this live tonight tell Tucker
No,
what's going on.
don't say anything to my grandson. Yeah, we're going to surprise him and take him in November. So
Oh, that's cute. I
you can make Christopher Robin as a bear and the animals as tots. Ah, neat.
Yeah, your own
good
little
idea.
fan fiction.
Yep.
Well,
Yep.
there's something really cool. My oldest son and his wife and kids. Well, my oldest son has always loved Disney. And when he was dating his wife, Jenny, they loved Disney. They love it. Love all the Disney movies, everything. I remember when she went off to college, I was writing her name on all of her DVDs so they wouldn't get stolen. Anyway, they went on their honeymoon to Disney. They went on as many vacations as they could to Disney World down in Florida. And when my oldest granddaughter was 4, they took her to Disney because they thought that's old enough where she could remember things, you know. Then my second granddaughter, when she was 4, they took her to Disney with her big sister. And then they had their third child was a little boy, and they took him to Disney when he was 4. But we all went to Disney together. It was so fun. And then when they came out to California, we kind of surprised them. And not a lot of people know this, but in San Francisco, there's another Disney, and it's a museum. It is a gorgeous, beautiful museum, but it's called the Walt Disney Museum, and it was created, owned, and everything by his family. So the Walt Disney's family made a museum for their dad, for their grandfather, for their husband. So it has everything and it's in the Presidio in San Francisco. Beautiful, beautiful grounds, beautiful building. It's just like Disney, you know, top notch. But it's all about the man from when he was a little boy. It has all of the original little drawings. How he started off with a group of guys drawing pictures in a one room, you know, and selling this idea. And it goes all the way up to, it has at the end, which my kids loved, there were about 5 or 6 rooms. And one room was like Lady and the Tramp. And so they had the beginning drawings of Lady and the Tramp. And it went all the way. Oh, do you like Lady?
No, she loves Lady and the Tramp.
Oh, so Lady and the Tramp. This one part in the museum, I took a picture of my son and his wife. They had a little table with a checkered, and you each got a piece of spaghetti and put in your mouth. And it was like a photo op. It was cute.
Yeah.
But at every every room. So my daughter's favorite was the Aristocats. And so there was an Aristocats room. And in every room, they had a table and chairs. And they had a step-by-step drawing that you could learn to draw the characters. And you could practice drawing. It was beautiful. But Disneyland and Disney World were like Walt Disney's dream.
Mm-hmm.
But the Walt Disney Museum was like his family telling the story of Walt. So that it's really, really cool. You can Google it. It's really cool.
I don't know how long you guys wanted to go, Shannon, but we're almost approaching 2.5 hours.
The money's on your channel. You decide.
Okay.
I'm okay.
Well, you're okay. All right.
I am going to step away for 1 second to take my medicine, but I'll be right back.
Okay. Sounds good. Oh, I'm starting to get a little sleepy. I can't stop yawning. I grew up near the California Disneyland and sang there in college. I always like to visit SeaWorld when we are in Orlando because to me, Disneyland was the real park. I love Sleeping Beauty Castle. Oh, wow. That's awesome. That is so cool. Yeah, we're really excited about taking our grandson to Disney. And that'll be in November.
My family's yet to come out to California to LA. Now my son and daughter went there for a weekend, just a real quick weekend, but none of the kids have been there yet. So that's something on our bucket list. In Florida, they call it Cinderella Castle. Oh.
Huh. That's neat.
Yep.
Cool.
Teresa, did I show you this? It's my Lady and the Tramp pens.
Oh, how precious is that?
You really do love Lady and the Tramp.
She does. Oh, those are, I love
the anniversary is coming up. Just wait.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she'll have a whole thing.
My mom was like, you should have, because it's probably, I don't know if it's my favorite movie. I don't know if it's like the movie that like I would watch over and over again.
Yeah.
But Lady is my favorite Disney character ever. It hasn't changed since I was like 3.
Yeah. I don't know. She can't find her phone.
Oh. And so the anniversary for the movie is, I think it's June 23rd or 22nd, the day it came into theaters. And so it's going to be 70 this year. And it does happen to be on a Monday, so that works out for me. But I am having a Lady and the Tramp party. If you guys have ever wanted to see my Lady and the Tramp collection, that's the video.
Okay. And this is when?
June 22nd or 23rd. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
23rd. June 23rd.
I'm marking it on my calendar so I don't forget. Elizabeth, we are going to Florida. Yeah, we're going to Florida.
So world?
We've gone through a travel agent and she's got everything set up for us, and yeah, we're going to Florida.
Is that World? Disney World?
World, yes. Yes.
I'm still learning things. I mean, I watch my Disney friends and I talk to them and stuff, but these people go to the park like all the time and they know all the ins and outs and pin trading, and I am such a novice.
Yeah. Yeah.
But okay, so the Happy Planner, you know, the planning company, they put out 2 collections. I guess there's Aristocats is also having a really big anniversary this year.
I think so.
I think it's like 65 or something like that. Like some number, it's either a 5 or a 0. And they put out a whole planner collection for the Aristocats, but they also did it for Lady and the Tramp. And I have had a really, really bad year so far. So much has gone wrong medically. And Teresa knows way more than you guys know. And I only share that much because we exchange.
Yes, we talk all the time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's not like I just tell her my stuff. She tells me her stuff. So,
Yeah.
and it's really bad. And basically the doctors are like, you're too complicated. We don't want to deal with you. So I have been frustrated and in pain. In fact, 2 of my videos, I had super bad pain attacks, didn't edit it, and y'all would never know. I'm super
I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell.
And so I'm really proud of that because I was like, oh, that hurts a lot. Just keep smiling. Just keep smiling.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I put out an entire Lady in the Tramp collection. And I was like, Mom, I think I'm going to buy this and this. And she goes, you know what? We didn't get you anything for Easter. And you have had a really bad year. Why don't you just buy the whole collection?
Oh,
Wow.
Okay. She's like, you buy this part for yourself, and your father and I will, cover the rest. I know it's a pity buy. I know that. They feel bad. But
Yeah.
I texted Teresa and I was like, you're never gonna guess what just happened. So I'm going to show that in a separate video just because it'll probably take up a whole video, but I will also show it with the rest of the Lady and the Tramp stuff. But I'm really excited because I got the big and the little planner. So like I have a medical planner now, and then I can have a channel planner.
Yeah.
And
Nice.
I've got the notebook. So that one's undated. That's just a notebook. So I can put whatever I want in there and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm excited.
That is great.
I think it's not a pity buy. It's a pride buy. They're proud of you for making it through the year. That's it. They're proud of you.
Yeah.
Oh.
I really, really want to get to 5,000 before my birthday month, which is the same as Teresa's. We're both October opals.
Yay.
But I don't know, because as much as I keep getting close, then people go, we don't like your channel anymore. Bye. And I keep losing people. It's like, because the crochet world is
birthday today. I thought you said
no. She was talking about halfway. She's halfway to her.
Oh, it's your half birthday today.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm wrong. I don't know what I'm talking about.
No. I'll explain Teresa's text when we're done. If you want.
Yeah.
So my birthday's in October. My birthday's in October, so in April I would have had a half birthday. Yes.
Gotcha.
So I had I was going through different things that like I needed to plan for and stuff, and I was trying to figure out how planners would work, and I've never had a happy planner, but I've heard that if you're a creative, that this is like way more for you. Just like I heard how if you're artistic, you want a Mac over a PC kind of thing. So my parents are both analytical and scientific.
Yes.
And so, it's like my dad, if you thought of like shapes or something, it's like my dad's a square, my mom's a triangle, I'm a squiggle. But I'm also a straight line. So, I mean, it's like I can snap to attention. That's how I kind of think of myself, as like I'm a squiggle because I'm super creative and I liked art and English class and those kind of things, and my mom likes math and science and Bible study and which I do too. I enjoy certain things. I mean, I never liked math, and so God gave me 2 hobbies. Don't tell me he doesn't have a sense of humor. God gave me 2 hobbies.
Yes.
Math is super important. Baking and crochet.
Yep. I was never good in math either. I didn't like it. And
I still stink at it.
A craft where you have to use math. Yeah.
Yep. I'll message Teresa all the time, and it's like, what the heck did I do? Why? It's just not a circle.
Yep.
Or I'll message my friend Amanda. She's Crafters Autonomous on here. She's got like 70K. She's a big dog. And she likes me. My little channel. She likes me. So she was a math major, and so she could have been a mathematician, but she got sick. And so I will message her and I will be like, Amanda, I'm so sorry. I did math unsupervised again. I'm so sorry. Can you help me fix this?
Yeah.
And she's like, I told you not to do it unsupervised. Yeah.
Yep.
That's crazy.
So
Science and creative are not mutually exclusive. Yeah.
no.
No math for me, says
No.
Elizabeth.
Yep.
I'm with you. I'm
Yep.
with you.
But I want to talk about a teeny tiny pet peeve in the crochet community.
Okay.
Okay, tell us how you feel.
When people test crochet hooks and yarn and they change both variables, like you have to use, if you're testing a hook, you use a yarn you're familiar with so you know there's not a problem with the yarn. Doesn't that make sense?
Right.
Yes.
If you're testing a yarn, then use a hook you're familiar with. Now, it
Right.
could be that, yes, you need a couple of different hooks because, yes, this yarn works better with, say, a metal hook or a resin hook or
Right.
whatever. I get that. But it's usually hook reviews where I see people who also decide to use the new yarn. And it's like, you don't know if you like the yarn yet. So you've just messed up both your variables. And if you just want to think of it purely borderline, the scientific method, just go back to the scientific method. You can only change one variable
Yeah.
to find out what doesn't work.
Shannon, that was so mathematical. You just blew my mind.
I don't understand why people do this. And then they go, it's a lousy hook. And it's like, was
No.
it? Or was
Yeah.
it lousy yarn? We don't know now.
You don't know. Yeah. And I tell people all the time, if you're crocheting and you're struggling with the yarn and the hook, change up your hook, use a different kind of hook and see, because a lot of times you can do that. You can change up your hook and then it works really well. So I've done that a lot where I've had to change the hook up and then it's like, oh, okay, this works better. So
yeah, this one channel drives me absolutely batty because they refuse to just change one thing. I've seen things where they change 3 things, like, oh, the tapestry needle is new, the hook is new, and the yarn is new. You've never used any of these. You have no idea if they work, but let's test them all at once. If you already tested the yarn earlier in the video, I don't have a problem with that. You know how the yarn works.
yeah.
But if everything is new all at once, you have no baseline.
Yeah.
You have no baseline. You have
Right.
no idea what you're doing. So I have decided, you know how my gift or garbage has criteria?
Yes.
I have decided that I am now going to just in their faces, like, okay, you guys don't like some of my hook reviews, then I'm going to show you what I'm viewing. This is my criteria for every hook, every yarn. This is how I rate it. Now you get to see what I see. Because I have people complain all the time. It's like, you didn't give it enough of a chance. Of all the crochet reviewers out there, I would say I spend the most time with my product. Like, I don't just test one pattern in a book. No. Because, okay, that one pattern worked, but who knows? I don't just test the yarn and make, okay, this little line worked out there, that sample worked out, so that's a good yarn. Oh, does it work for in the round? Does it work for across? Will it be how drapey is it? There are things you have to know.
Right.
See these quick little reviews all the time, and I go, what did you test? What did you test? Because you didn't tell me what you were looking for. What if I crochet and I have no idea what I should be looking for in a yarn?
And you still don't know after watching that. Yeah.
It's ridiculous. And so I Teresa and I are both super thorough when we test things because those people drive us nuts.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry.
Hey, Melinda. Oh, that's sweet. Thank you.
Aw.
I'm
a redhead. We rant.
I'm just a supporter. I don't want to be a channel. I'm glad. Thank you for the support, Elizabeth. We appreciate it. We need you
very
much. Yes.
Melinda says she loves your channel. So that means both of you, I'm sure, and your content.
Yeah.
So that's awesome.
Thank you. Yeah. If we didn't have supporters that subscribe to our channels, we wouldn't have a channel. So we do all of this for you guys because, we enjoy crochet. We love what we do, but it's for you guys. So
And I just want to say thank you to all the people that had our back last year when
Mhm.
Teresa and I were getting badmouthed across some channels, and y'all were
Yep.
like, "Nope, we don't believe that." And
Yeah, I
stuff.
appreciate that a lot. Yes. So, well, guys, I am starting to get sleepy.
I am getting
I
my
am-
second wind. I'm the night owl.
She's probably
too.
she'll probably hang out up here and organize some more.
Probably will.
But we do have to get up a little earlier in the morning to make it to the fish fry parade. We don't want to miss the parade. But so I guess we've gone almost 3 hours. So I just want to say a big thank you to everybody that joined in tonight. Thank you so much. Go check out our channels. I have several playlists. What? Oh, Heather. Yeah. Yeah, my husband's side of the family has a lot of redheads, so I get it. But thank you guys for joining us tonight. Thank you so much. If you missed the beginning, go back and watch the replay. Check out what we talked about. But stay tuned this week for what's coming up. Stay tuned for what's coming up with Shelly and me from California.
From the train. I'm super excited.
We are so excited about. Yes, we are so excited.
I was just gonna say I'm so excited about you guys seeing Teresa's room after we get it all done. And I'm the organizer, but I gotta say, Teresa has it all in her head. Like she knows, like when I organize for people, I don't organize the room the way I want. I have to just ask the right questions to get out of her, what she wants. So when you guys see her room, it'll be her vision, of her room.
Yeah.
The only thing that I'll say really quickly, can I say something really quickly? The only thing that
what are you going to say?
The only thing that I will say really quickly is I want all of you, when we show you the after pictures, I want all of you guys to take note of all the yarn placement, because I am a huge Ohio State Buckeye fan, and I cannot have the colors blue and gold touching each other. And if anybody out there knows what that means, we are rivals with the team up north from Ohio. And so I can't have any blue and gold yarn. I also cannot have any purple and gold yarn touching each other because I'm a Boston Celtics fan and I love Larry Bird since 1980. I love Larry Bird. So my colors are green and white. So I try to, without Teresa knowing it, I try to let green and white
I know now
touch each other, but I can't let purple and yellow or blue and yellow. So if you see any of those colors touching, let us know. I will come back and rearrange the colors. Right, Teresa?
Right. Shannon's showing you her wall.
I know. That's the first thing I noticed when you said, oh, people, lovely people out there in Facebook land or whatever. Where are we at? YouTube. I wanted to say, is that blue yarn touching yellow yarn? Like,
there's a shelf. There's a shelf.
Elizabeth said all that sports stuff just went over her head.
Oh.
Mine too.
So
go ahead.
The Ohio State Buckeyes colors are scarlet and gray, red and gray with a little black. And so our rival, I can't say the word out loud because they're such rivals, but if you picture Ohio on the map and the state just north of them, they're our biggest football rivals, and their colors are blue and gold. And so they can't touch.
Yeah. So we're having Shannon! Hi! We love Shannon.
You can watch the replay.
Yes, we're just about to go, Shannon. We've been on for almost 3 hours, so we're getting ready to say goodnight. But yeah, watch the replay, please. Thank you again, everyone, for joining in tonight. Let's see, this is Thursday. Like I said, tomorrow might be just a post or a short from the parade. I don't know that I'll actually be on doing a video tomorrow. Thank you, Shelly. So have a good night, guys. If I don't see you in a video tomorrow, then you will see me again on Monday. I don't do videos on the weekends because I just don't. It's Monday through Friday. So I
Teresa,
will,
wait, remind them one more time. Battle of the Stitches and Are You Live next week?
right. We have Tuesday, this coming Tuesday, the 29th, that at 7 Central, 8 Eastern. We have the live for Battle of the Stitches, where we're going to be revealing whose project got the most votes and drawing for the person to win that project. And then Thursday night, I will be Monday night, I will be too, in California. So Thursday night, Shannon and I and Shelly will be coming live to you again, and same time, 7:30 Central, 8:30 Eastern. So be sure to check out live on Tuesday on Critters Crochet and the live on Thursday on Critters Crochet. All right. Thanks again, guys. Have a great night, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Bye, Shannon.
See you guys later.